Hey, what's up? My name is Jono Armstrong. Welcome to this workshop. On this workshop today, I'm going to be revealing 3 ways, not just one, but 3 ways that you can use to generate $5,000 consistently online each and every month, starting within the next 22 days or less. And I'm also going to show you how you can scale that to $10,000 online every single month or more. Now, these 3 ways are going to consist of A, the free method, which you can use to get started within the next 24 hours and start generating money completely free of charge. There's also method number 2, which is the money on demand method, which you'll be able to push some buttons and make money. And then there's method number 3, which is going to show you how to blow this whole thing up to literally hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. So I hope that you are as excited as I am, because I am super excited to be revealing this stuff to you on this call today. So what I'm going to do now is just close down my camera so I have your complete attention so we can get straight into this. So during this workshop, I'm going to show you the secret of making an easy $5,000 a month within the next 22 days, and then also how to scale that to $10,000 monthly within the next 55 days. And I'm also, on top of that, going to share with you the exact blueprint that I follow that generates me between $100,000 to $180,000 each and every month. If that sounds good, then just put into the chat box down below, "Let's go," with like loads of O's at the end of it. Awesome. Yeah, let's go. All right. So you're about to see exactly how to turn 45 minutes a day into at least $5,000 in monthly profits with live proof. I'm going to show you how to leverage YouTube for profits without making any videos. I'm going to show you how to bank passive income without your own products. And I'm also going to show you how to scale to game-changing wealth without any risk whatsoever. So what is this about? Okay, and I'm sure you're asking this question. Well, during this call, I'm going to show you 3 out-of-the-box ways to make big money online. These are going to consist of 1, the free method, 2, the money on demand method, and number 3, the money multiplier method. Now, the best part about this is that you don't need any startup costs, you don't need any experience, and you don't need any products either. The profit potential is literally unlimited, and you'll see that later on. So what is this not about? Well, it's not about MLM or pyramid schemes. It's not about drop shipping or Shopify, trading, Amazon, eBay, or doing any kind of selling or doing any kind of hard work either. And it's also not about Bitcoin. So who's this workshop for? Well, first of all, it's for those of you that are stuck in a soul-sucking 9-to-5 job, making your boss rich, trading your time for money, and wanting more out of life. It's also for those of you that want to stay at home and watch your children grow up and not miss any of those golden moments in their life, like riding their bike for the first time. Okay, it's also for those of you that enjoy travel like myself and you want a portable business that you can take with you anywhere in the world and work from your hotel room, your resort, as long as you have an internet connection. And it's also for those of you that are looking to make a side income on top of what you're already doing. Now, it's also for retirees who are looking to enjoy their golden years in complete financial comfort. Because here's the thing, here's the shocking reality, okay? Around 48% of Americans have less than $10,000 saved for retirement. That is a scary statistic, right? And you know that Social Security just doesn't cut it anymore, which is super scary. Okay, but here's Audrey, okay? She's 67 years old. She retired last month, and she started implementing this system that I'm about to reveal to you only 4 days ago. And now she's pulling in $100 days, which is awesome, right? And it's a great start to her golden years. So here's what you don't need to do this method. You don't need an audience. You don't need any kind of social media like Instagram, Facebook. You don't need any of your own products. You don't need to talk to any clients. You're not going to be recruiting people. You don't need any staff. You can do this completely on your own. You don't need any investments or hard costs. And you can get started with this system 100% for free. And I'll reveal that in the free method in just a second. But just to show you what this system translates to in the real world, let me show you what this system has done for me in the past couple of years alone. So I'm just going to log into my accounts here. And you can see in my first account here, it's given me over $160,000. This account here in the past 30 days alone, $31,000. And you can see some of this activity, which has started around 2019 onwards, which is only a couple of years ago. See, there's a couple of 100,000 withdrawals there. And as we scroll through, you can see there's tons of withdrawals. And if I just go back, you can see that in total, inside of this account alone, I've withdrawn $1.9 million. Now, I've actually got 17,200 in here right now that I'm actually just going to withdraw because I might as well, because it's just finished clearing. So $17,000. Let me withdraw this to my bank account. Confirm. Boom. And that's not it. I've also got another account here that I can show you. In the past 4 weeks, it's generated $73,000. And if I just go back to the past 12 months, there's 1.3 million in here as well. So it's a lot of money to be earning in the past year alone, or even in the past 2 years. You know, this is like 1.9 million plus 1.3 million. It's a lot of money. And I've actually got another $34,000 that I can pay out right now as well. So we've got 35,000 here. Let me just pay this out. So what have we done here? We've done 35,000 here. We've done another 17,000 here. That's got to be like over, what, 50K, right? So what would you do, okay? If you were me in my position right now, you've just withdrawn 50K live in front of your eyes. You've just withdrawn this yourself. What would you do with this kind of disposable income? What would you buy? I mean, you could buy a nice car for that. You could buy a motorbike. You could invest in, well, you tell me. You tell me what you would do with this kind of money. Just drop it into the chat box down below. Let's have a look. Okay, so I've got invest. I got buy a car, buy a motorbike, invest in a house, start flipping houses, invest in crypto. Yep, that's a great one. Crypto is really blowing up right now. Awesome. Yeah, there's a lot that you could do with that kind of money. And bear in mind, that's the money that I've earned in probably the past 5 or 6 days, which is insane, right? So here's a bunch of people who've attended this very call that you're watching right now, and they've all gone on to do some pretty decent numbers. You see, Badra here from India, whose English is a second language, did $498 in his first 3 days. We've got Anantho here, in his first 3 days, did $887 after watching this call. We've also got Bradley, who's a full-time builder. He actually has a full-time job, and he made $277 as well within a couple of days of watching this call too. We've also got some bigger earners, like Trevor Carr, who so far has done over $200,000 with this, and also Tim Verdu, who's cranking out $40,000 each and every month. So when you stay to the end, you'll be able to pick up these 2 juicy bonuses too. I'm going to give you a full video course that's going to show you in real time how you can make $100 a day directly from your mobile phone without a computer or anything like that. I'm also going to give you access to some free traffic software that I'm actually selling at the moment for $97. This is yours completely free when you stay to the end. You'll be able to pick up both of these products at the end on the final slide of this workshop. There'll be a URL where you can download this stuff, right? So I've just got one request. Kindly close down Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Zoom, because these are only going to distract you, and I need your full attention throughout this workshop. I understand that you're probably super skeptical right now, and that's okay, because I know that there's a lot of fake gurus out there, there's a lot of BS, there's a lot of BS offers out there as well. But all I'm asking you to do is take a look with your own eyes on this system that I'm about to reveal to you, okay? And then you can make up your mind. Either way, the training on this call is going to be completely free, so you've really got nothing to lose. So I'm just asking that you come into this with an open mind, with no prejudices, all right? So I've actually made a case study that I want to show you to prove to you how well this system works. So if you'd like to watch that case study, then just type into the chat box down below, play the case study, and I'll play this for you right now. Okay, play the case study, play the case study. Awesome. Now, please bear in mind, okay, that I live in Bali, and Bali is 12 hours ahead of New York, because I reference midnight in New York inside of this case study, and while it's noon over here, because I'm 12 hours ahead. So just bear that in mind. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's 03:35 in the morning on the 6th of January in Eastern Time, right? Now, the product that I'm using this for, that I'm reviewing, is called Avatar Builder, okay, and it's going live on January the 6th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means it's just over 11 and a half hours from now that this is going to go live. So if I go to my JVZoo account and I click the refresh button, okay, see it's refreshing. At the moment I've got a big fat 0 in there, okay. Now this is hopefully going to change. I don't know what's going to happen, but what I do know is I'm going to come back in around 15 or 20 hours time when I wake up tomorrow morning, and we're going to log in. We're going to see if I've actually made any money from this video. 6:15 p.m. in the US on the 6th of January, right? So it's been, I'm just going to log into my JVZoo account, and it's been about 3 hours, just over 3 hours since this product went live. And there we go. Remember there's a big fat 0 before, and well, now there's $459. This is just from 3 hours. Gonna go to Google, and so you can see what time it is right now in Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time. It's almost midnight, which means the clocks are going to reset in just a second. So I'm just going to log into my JVZoo account so you can see exactly how much this one video, this one review video, has generated for me. So boom, there you go. $782 in less than 24 hours from one simple video. How epic is that? So $782 from one single video that I uploaded in less than 24 hours, it brought in that money. Now this is just a quick case study of what I'm going to be revealing to you on the call so you can go and do this for yourself, right? So it's okay to be skeptical, and John Shea here was skeptical too. He says here, I've been burned by big promises before, so I wasn't sure this would work. Jono Armstrong and his method seemed so different and real. Sure, glad I stuck with it because the results are out of this world. And you can see so far, he's done over $24,000. And he actually messaged me the other day to say, I also thought I'd share, I bought a house. Check it out. This is the house that he's bought as a result of just doing this, which is epic, don't you think? Okay, so I've had a ton of people have asked me to take this down because this is not widespread information and nobody else will share this info with you because there's only a handful of people that are actually doing this and they want to keep it that way. They don't want to share this. So there's really only around 200 people doing this the way that I'm showing you today. And if you compare that to the hundreds of thousands doing mainstream methods like Amazon, you can see why this will never get saturated. And there's virtually no competition either. And you can see why they don't want me to share this with you either. So why am I sharing this insider information for free? Well, there's actually two reasons. The first reason is partly selfish, and that is that if you do great with this, we could end up partnering together on projects that will grow my business. So that's the first reason. The second reason is that this system came to me at a real turning point in my life. And I know that the past year has been super brutal for a lot of people. You see, not that long ago, I was at a crossroads in my life because I'd been through the whole system. I'd been to school, I'd been to university, and that got me into $50,000 worth of debt. So I landed myself a job as a teacher, and I did this for 9 years, and I only got paid $1,100 a month, working 40 hours a week. Plus I had a 2-hour commute each day, which really sucked. And don't you think that it's unfair that people that do the hardest jobs usually get paid the lowest amount? I mean, I've done a ton of different types of jobs. I've cleaned toilets in an old people's home. I've been a cleaning service in a supermarket working nights. I've worked in a steel factory working night shifts. I've been a builder's laborer shoveling backbreaking amounts of sand and bricks every day. And it's always the people that do the hardest type of jobs like this that end up getting the least amount of money. I personally think it is super unfair when you've got people like your boss that just sit around and they get paid 3, 4, 5 times more than you and they're not really doing any work at all. So can you imagine me being college educated to get a supposedly respectful teaching job to be making less than $7 an hour? I mean, forget saving, forget paying off my debt, forget being able to afford a vacation, and forget having any money to enjoy retirement with. I mean, do you know anyone in that situation where they pretty much have to work until they're dud, getting chewed up by the system and spat out at the age of 65? So here's what I did. I took a second job as a musician working weekends, which only limited my time even more. And after 9 years of doing this and being jarred awake by an alarm clock every single morning, the first thought that used to come into my head every single day was, is this it? Is this what life is going to be like from now on? So from there, it was a quick dip into booze and drugs as an escape from my sad reality and my frustration. Do you know anybody like that has turned to drugs and alcohol to try and ease their sad life or their sad reality or try to help them cope with the situation that they're in? Yeah, I bet you know somebody like that. Well, this was right around the time when my wife had had enough and she walked out on me as well. And that just makes me another statistic helped along by financial stress. So all in all, this left me completely homeless. I couldn't afford to buy any more drugs. My only option was to rehab, cold turkey, and crash at my sister's house. So after 2 weeks of going through cold sweats and having nightmares during the day of dead babies crawling across the ceiling, I pulled through it and I got off the drugs and I got away from the cold sweats and the paranoia, but it still left me with this problem that I was in $50,000 worth of debt. And I'd have called you bonkers if you'd have told me in 2017, once I've just got clean off these drugs, that in 2 years' time, I'd be a millionaire. I'd have called you bonkers. And this is my why for sharing this today, because the system that I'm about to show you today is the one thing that got me out of the dark and broke place that I was in. And today, more than ever, there's a lot of darkness out there, and people need help all the time. So maybe that's one of the reasons why you joined this workshop, right? Now, if you want to know how I did it, just type into the chat box down below, how did you do it? Okay, how did you do it? Okay, lots of how did you do it coming through. Okay, well, here's how I did it. I browsed forums and I browsed the internet for literally months trying to figure out what was going to work. And do you ever find yourself doing this too? I mean, hoping that something will just jump out at you. Well, here's some of the things that I tried. I tried e-commerce, I tried Shopify, and that got crazy popular, but it was harder than doing a full-time job. Drop shipping, buying inventory up front, there's tons of risk. I also tried Amazon, which is massive, so massive that it's flooded with competition. And even if you try the affiliate side of it, the commissions are like 3%, which is going to give you enough money probably to just buy a loaf of bread. So you name it, I tried it. I tried CPA, I tried MLM, I tried pyramid schemes, I tried filling out surveys, I tried network marketing, affiliate marketing, trading, Bitcoin. Nothing really worked until I discovered softwares and digital products. And this is where the $5,000 a month system got its start. So the reason software and digital products are so powerful is because instead of giving you 3% commissions like some of these Amazon products, software and digital products give you 50 to 100% commissions every time. And that's a lot of money. Okay. Also, the payments are instant. You don't have to wait for 3 months like you do with Amazon. There's a huge market. It's a multi-billion-dollar recession-proof industry. So what I did is I applied some of the stuff that I've learned by promoting Amazon products to this. So you're probably asking, did it work? Well, here's the thing. I had an interview lined up the following week to get my old job back with my old boss right here, who I detested. I hated this guy. And I really didn't want to be forced back to doing this 40-hour week for $7 an hour. So I was praying that this would work. So did it. And I went to bed worried. But the next morning I woke up and I'd made $51, which doesn't sound like a lot of money, but it was a massive breakthrough for me at the time, believe me. So I wanted to make sure that this wasn't a fluke. So I plugged the system in again and I made $161. I plugged it in the next day and I made $171. I plugged it in the next day, I made $187. And for this week, I'd made over $750, which was huge. So I felt that I finally had this win button on my desk that I could just smash whenever I wanted to. This was a massive thing for me. I was so pumped about this because I just discovered a way that I could make money for free whenever I wanted to. And the money was much bigger than I ever got at my previous job. And I also canceled that job interview because I knew I would never have to re-enter the job market ever again, which is epic. So to prove to you the progression that I had in real time, I'm going to go into my Facebook account and I'm going to show you exactly what happened since 2016, 2017, because I know you have a question in your head, which is this real? Okay, and I'm going to prove to you right now that this is real. So check it out. I'm going to go into my Facebook and you can see, look at this picture, right? This is from 2016. Look how sunken my eyes are into the back of my head. This is the height of my drug addiction right here. So as we move forward, it's probably around this time when I started to get cleaned up. You see, I'm still doing bits and bobs of music work and stuff like that. And as we move forward, okay, I'm definitely clean by this point, which is October 2017. And this is where I started to discover the system. In fact, you can see here, this is where I started making some decent money, $367 in a day. The day before, $643. And this is January 2018, so right at the beginning of 2018, probably a couple of months after I discovered this system. And as we move forward, you see, I got remarried at the end of 2016. And this is my wife, Chicha. And we were finally able to start traveling, okay? We went to this place. It's on an island in North Sumatra, and these bungalows only cost $16 per night. So it's nothing flashy, but we were actually able to go on vacation, which is crazy. And things start getting better and better and better. You can see here, I had my first $1,000 day in February 2018. So things really started to snowball. And then we were able to go over and visit my sister. We went over to Thailand. We took the kids to Bali. We went over to Europe to go and see my parents. We rented this car, which is the first time I'd ever driven a nice car in my life. And you can see here, I had my first $5,000 day, which is September 2018. Less than a year since I discovered this system in the first place. And then you can see money is just coming in and things just go crazy. You know, we're flying over to Canada to meet some friends. We're having $7,000 days here. We're going on all these lavish holidays and excursions. And we're flying first class, we're flying business class. Things are just getting out of hand, right? So that is the progression that I had. And bear in mind, you know, back in 2017, I was addicted to drugs. I was in debt by $50,000. And if I can do this, what is stopping you from doing this? Okay, so I'm going to go back into the slides now. And if you found that story inspiring, then just type into the chat box, inspiring. Okay, well, James Fawcett thought so too, and he says here, using the system Jono teaching really speaks volumes. In the last 12 months, I've consistently hit 5-figure months. In my opinion, success leaves clues. And you can see he's done over $445,000, okay, in the past 12 months, which is epic. Now, here's where we're going to get into the training. So I'd like you to go and grab a pen and paper, because I'm going to be throwing a lot of information to you quite quickly, and I want you to be able to write this down, right? So here's what I did between 2017 and 2018, and this is called the free method. Now, most people try to monetize YouTube the hard way with AdSense, and that takes around 1,000 views on a video just to make $1. Now, in order to do that, you have to constantly make videos and promote your channel 24/7. And it basically takes years for you to grow a YouTube channel to the point where you're making any decent money. So we're not going to do that. And that's not what this is about. This is an underground way of banking $100 to $200 every day like clockwork without making a single video. That's awesome, right? So let me ask you a question right now. Let's say that you want to buy a new product. Let's say that it's the latest iPhone, okay? And this is due to be released next week. So you're excited about this. You want to find out more information about this new iPhone. What do you do? Okay, what do you do to go and find more information about this brand new iPhone that's coming out? Just type it into the chat box, right? Yeah, okay, so I've got Google it. I've got Google reviews. I've got tech magazines, YouTube reviews. Okay, yep, you go over to YouTube, you look for YouTube review videos, and this guy actually does this full time, right? Now, we're not going to be making videos like this guy does. And what this guy actually does is he gets the latest tech, or he gets the latest iPhone, and he actually does what's called an unboxing video. So he'll get early access to the latest iPhone, and he'll unbox it live in front of people's eyes. And he'll talk about the features, and he'll talk about the updates in this latest iPhone that will be coming out in a couple of weeks' time, right? Now, what a lot of people do is in the link in his description of his YouTube video, he has a link that goes to somewhere like Amazon, or it goes to the iBox shop, or wherever it is. And whenever somebody buys this iPhone from him, he'll get credited with the sale. Now, we already know that places like Amazon suck for commissions. So we're going to be doing the exact same process, but with these digital products and softwares. So how do we find out about these digital products and softwares? Well, it all revolves around this website, which is called muncheye.com. Okay, write that down, muncheye.com. And what this is basically a calendar of all digital products that are going to be released in the near future. And this is where we're going to get all of our juicy information from and all of our materials that we can make money with. So let's go over to Muncheye right now, and it looks like this, right? So you've got all of these entries in here for the different dates that are happening, and these are all digital products. These are all either software or training courses. And look, they're giving away a massive amount of percentage commission, like this one, $13 at 100%, $17 at 50%. This one, $9 at 100%. You know, and even some of these bigger ones, like $2,497. Now, we'll talk about high-ticket stuff later on, but the one that I'm going to use as an example is this one right here. It's by a guy called Sam Becker. It's a software which is called Grow Viral, okay? And it's going to cost $37, and they're going to give us 50% of that $37, which is huge. That's going to be around $18 or something like that every time this sells. So the process is pretty simple. All we need to do is go and open up that particular entry, okay, and it's going to look something like this. The only bit that we need to worry about is this bit where it says JV page. Now, you don't really need to worry about what this means. Just click on the URL that's next to it. So open that up, and it's going to open up what's called the JV page, where you can actually get more information about this software that's about to go live in a few days' time or a few weeks' time, right? Now, the only two things that we need to do once we're on this page is, first of all, we need to go and get our promotional link. Okay, that's the first thing that you need to do. So go and grab your promotional link, because we're going to be putting this into the description of our YouTube video, which is going to enable us to get paid. So it's very important that you go and grab your promotional link. Secondly, you're going to scroll down the page and you're going to look for a demo video. Now, inside of this demo video, like for example this one here, it's 12 minutes long, and it's going to give potential customers a look inside of this software and show people exactly how it works, right? Just like the guy who's doing these unboxing videos. The only difference is that this guy is actually making the videos. He's going on camera, he's showing his face, and he's talking. But at the end of the day, he's just showing details about this product. We're getting to do the exact same thing by just using somebody else's demo video instead of us having to go on camera. How awesome is that? So to accomplish this, all we need to do, we've got our promotional link. We go to this demo video, right click, and click on copy video URL. Once we have that URL, you're just simply going to go over to Google and type in YouTube to MP4, because MP4 is a video file, right? So you're just going to type that into Google, and you're going to have all of these results. Now, all of these websites here, completely free of charge, will take that YouTube video, okay, and they will allow you to download that video file to your computer, right? So I'm just going to show you how this works. I'm going to use this one, okay? I'm going to select MP4, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to paste in that video URL from that demo video that we just copied. I'm going to click on convert. And what this is going to do is it's going to convert that video and allow us to download this video to our computer. So we can download it right here, and then we get the video file downloading. So once you've downloaded that video, the only thing that you need to do is just upload that video to YouTube. Right, so I'm having a few comments in the chat about copyright issues and channel strikes. Well, here's the thing. These vendors set these demo videos to what's called Creative Commons. Now, if you understand YouTube, you'll probably know what that is. But basically what it means is it's a YouTube license that allows anyone to reuse the video as they see fit. They want you to use their demo video as it helps them to promote their product, right? So in answer to your question, there's no copyright issues, there's no channel slaps either. This is so ridiculously easy, right? All you need to do is take the demo video from that page, run it through this software, download it, and then re-upload it to YouTube with your promotional link in the description. That makes this the easiest way to get paid without doing much at all. Awesome, right? Do you think you can do this? Yes. Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, let's move on. So now you're probably asking, well, how can I get my video to the top of YouTube for maximum exposure? Well, that's easy. You can use a backlinking software like this one here called Done For You Suite 2.0. This will send backlinks to your video URL and boost it to the top of the search in YouTube and get in front of the eyes of all of these people that are actively searching for a review of that particular product. You see, YouTube is owned by Google, and Google's algorithm relies heavily on backlinks to boost content. So this tool, and just go ahead and Google it, Done For You Suite 2.0, it will get your videos to the very top of YouTube search, even with a brand new channel and 0 subscribers. How cool is that? So you're probably now asking, okay, well, how do I get paid? This is pretty simple, right? You go into your promotional account. And in this case, the account that I use is called Warrior Plus. Now, it's completely free of charge to set up an account with Warrior Plus. And this is going to allow you to get paid, right? Now, I'm just going to show you an example right here. And I'm going to go into my stats from this past week. You can see right here. Now, there's one product here, which is called 5-Figure Day Full Throttle. Now, if I go over to YouTube and I search 5-Figure Day Full Throttle review, you can see this is my video right here. And I made this a year ago, right? I made this a year ago, and it still made me money this week. In fact, it's brought in $194 this week, and I've only just done this video once. I uploaded this video last year. You know, it's still making me money. And if I go into the stats on this particular product that I had this video for, and I just go all time, okay, you can see that in total, this one video that I uploaded a year ago has generated me over $5,800, which is insane considering this took me literally 5 minutes to download from somebody else's page, upload to my YouTube, and then stick my promotional link in the description. And this is why there's so many people who don't want you to know about this, right? So pretty epic, don't you think? Now I'm going to show you how you can withdraw this money. So you'd simply go to my account inside of Warrior Plus, which I said is free to set up. You go to merchant accounts, and here you can withdraw the money either by integrating your PayPal account or integrating your bank account directly. You can withdraw this money directly to your bank account. So if you don't have a PayPal account, you don't want one, you can just do this. It's super, super easy. Okay, so I've just got another case study for you to prove how you can blow this up and make this completely passive just by downloading other people's videos and re-uploading them to YouTube with your promotional link. If you want to see this case study, just type down below passive income. Okay, yeah, passive income, passive income, passive. All right, I'm going to play this case study for you. So this is going to go live, and at 10 a.m. on the 2nd of May, which is about 12 hours from now. So I'm just uploading my video. We'll come back and we'll see how this does. I'm not going to email or anything for this. I'm just purely going to make this review video and see how much money we can make. Hopefully a couple of $100s, but we'll see. Now, a couple of days has passed actually. It's Thursday the 7th of May 2020 at 6:55 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time. So let's just go in and see how much this has done. So the product was called WP Money Machine that I made this video for. I've done 20 sales and it's generated a total of $164. This is completely free of charge, okay? I haven't paid a single penny to get this money. So if I just go back, okay, so this one right here, Tube Rank Machine 2.0. Let's open this one up because this is another one that I simply made a video for. This one right here, okay, Tube Rank Machine 2.0. You can see this is my video that I made 10 months ago, right? 10 months ago. And you can see, once this loads up, you can see that this video in 10 months passively has made me over $5,500. Completely passively. All I did was make this one video 10 months ago, and the money has just been coming in on a daily basis. And this happens in my other account as well. You see, this is my JVZoo account, right? I've made $157 today. I haven't promoted anything on JVZoo for probably 2 weeks now. Okay, but if I go into my stats, we'll see where these sales actually came from. Okay, so we got a couple from Commission Gorilla, we got a couple from the upgrade of Commission Gorilla. These ones here, look, Bloom. This was a video that I made. Let me go and have a look. Okay, so let's just type in Bloom review. Alright, this was 2 years ago, okay, so I made this video 2 years ago and I'm still getting paid from it today. You can see I've made one sale that's $33. And this one, Video App Suite, I made this video probably about 3-4 months ago. You know, all of these other ones, I haven't done anything on JVZoo yet. I'm still able to make over $150 today from all of these videos, all of this real estate that I've added onto YouTube that I haven't paid a dime for, okay? This is completely free of charge.
How cool is that? So just picture that. I mean, you do something once, it costs you nothing, and it makes you 4 figures back passively over time. I mean, how many of these would you want to make? Exactly. And it's not just me. Look at this guy here. He's called Nicaldo, over 6 months ago, and still cashing out from this one video that he uploaded 6 months ago. So congratulations. You are now financially free. The best part about this is it's 100% free to start, okay? You're using other people's videos. You can start earning within the next 24 hours. There are multiple product launches happening every single day on Munchai that you've seen. Every single day there's at least 5 that you can do, right? And if you can make at least $200 from one launch, that's a lot of money, and it's well worth the effort. You know, it becomes passive over time, and more importantly, it helps you to build capital for the next level. And you can see, I actually blew this method up to over $1,000 in one single day in 2018, which is insane, right? Cool, all right? And we've also got other people doing this. You see David Carso here saying, I only started learning this 4 days ago, and he's already made $1,000. So it's not just me. These are regular people, okay? So you're probably thinking, what now? Well, a lot of people stick exclusively to this free method, but it's not going to make you a millionaire, right? And that's fine. But I used some of my free method profits to reinvest, and I built my own virtual ATM machine. Now, you're probably a bit confused right now, don't worry. But if you would like to take this passive income to the next level, and I'll show you how to build your own virtual ATM machine, then just comment down below, lifestyle. Because I'm now about to show you how you can make lifestyle money. Okay, well, this is what I like to call the money on demand method. And this is method number 2. Now, this method is not unique to me. In fact, it's something that's used every day by 9-figure brands, including Amazon and Apple. I mean, you probably receive emails every day from these companies with different offers and stuff, right? And we're going to be doing the exact same thing, just on a smaller scale. And this means that whenever you need money, you just send an email. It is that simple. So whenever you need money, all you need to do is just press the send button, and you'll make $200, $300, $400, $500. this is what I do when I need a new pair of Nikes. I just hit the send button. I'll make $200, $300, $400. I'll buy a couple of new pairs of Nikes. If you need to take your car to the mechanics to get the wheels fixed or something, and you need money on demand to do that, you just hit the send button. There you've got money. If you need to pay an electricity bill or something, and you need money on demand, you hit the send button. It is such an awesome method, and I'm so excited to share this with you today, because one subscriber is worth to you approximately $5 per month per subscriber, okay? And this builds over time, right? And this is an asset that you have in your business. So whenever you need money on demand, you just hit that send button, right? Now, I want to prove this to you, and this is a case study that I made a while ago where I show myself doing this in real time. So if you want to see me hitting the send button and making money, just type down below, prove it. Okay, prove it, prove it, prove it. All right, here we go. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to give you a time check. Right now, it is 1:19 a.m. on January the 8th, Eastern Standard Time. Okay, now the product that I'm going to be promoting with my email list is called the Breakout Code 2.0. Okay, it's launching today, which is January the 8th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's around 7.5 hours from now. Okay, now, as you can see inside of my Warrior Plus account, if I just refresh the page, a big fat zero right now. Okay, so hopefully this is going to change, pretty sure it will. What I've done is I've just lined up these two emails here. You see, January the 8th at 9 a.m. as soon as this goes live, and then again at 5 p.m. on January the 8th as well. So I've scheduled two emails that are going to go live. They took me literally 2 or 3 minutes to put together. Very, very simple. Anyway, we're going to come back in around 15 hours time, and we're going to see how much these two simple emails have made me. Good morning, Jono here, and I'm just going to log into my account, and we'll see what the damage has been from this email campaign. So, first of all, what is the time in New York? Okay, it's 8:26 p.m. on the 8th of January. And now I'm going to log into my Warrior Plus account, and we'll see how much money these two emails, remember I sent out these two emails, it literally took me 3 minutes each to write. And let's see how much money is generated in not even 12 hours. Not even 12 hours. Let's have a look. Dashboard. Boom. Remember there was a big fat zero before? Well, now it's turned into $2,484. How epic is that? Now, I hope you can see the importance of building up an email list and how easy it is to make money by writing a couple of very short emails.
So that's $2,484 on demand just from writing 5 minutes worth of emails. Can you imagine waking up to $2,400? I mean, that is a lot of Nikes, wouldn't you agree? So you're probably asking, how do I get a list? Well, how about getting a list and being paid to do it? Does that sound good? Because all we need to do here is list our own product. Now, I know what you're probably thinking right now. I don't know where to start, or I thought this was passive. Well, keep watching, as I personally don't like hard work either. And the trick here is to outsource. See, all we're going to do is leverage some of the money that we've made from the free method before so that we're not out of pocket. And we're going to outsource the product. We're going to outsource the sales material, and we're going to outsource the packaging. So all you need to do is just become the delegator for a couple of hours and tell these people what they need to do, and then go ahead and list it on Munchai. That is it. Now, by listing our own product, we're going to achieve two goals. First of all, we're going to make money by selling our own products in the first place. And on top of that, every single person that buys our product automatically gets transferred onto our email list. So it builds up our email list, so that then we can go and push buttons and make money, right? And this is going to build up our own ATM machine. Now, I'm just going to show you some of the results that I've got back in 2020, okay? And this is all by delegating. So you can see, these are some of the products that I launched. We have Les Banks here, and this made over $34,000 revenue. And if I look at the stats, you can see that the majority of this money came in within a number of days. Look at this, between the 1st of December and the 8th of December, which is 8 days. That's when the bulk of this $34,000 came in. And you can see that it's made 1,372 sales, which means an additional 1,372 people joined my email list that I can send
offers to and make money by pushing buttons, right? We've also got Polaris here that made another $34,000 and another 1,400 people onto my email list. We have Continuum here, which did a lot better. I got 3,182 people onto my email list, and it made $91,000 within the space of like 10 days or something. We also have Vanquish here, which is another product that I released, and this did 5,297 sales, which is a lot of people onto my email list that I can push the send button to and make money. And this generated me $169,000 within the space of 10 days. JavaScript Commission Bot, again, 4,368 new members onto my email list and $136,000. And all I did to make this money was just delegate to people that do all the work for me. And I build up my subscribers, right? So now you're probably wondering, well, what do I write in these emails? And I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do, because you don't need to write anything. You just need to copy and paste. You see, we're going to be making money by going to Munchai and looking for some of these products that we can promote, but not with a video this time. We're just going to be sending out emails, and we're going to be making our commission that way. So if we go back and we use Grow Viral as an example, you can scroll down further on the page, and you're going to see it says here, email swipes. Okay, so if we open up these email swipes, you're going to see here they give you all of the emails to write. So you don't need to write a thing. You just copy the subject line of the email, and then you copy the main body of this email, and you just paste it into your email generator, push the send button. How easy is that? So if you want me to prove it by using copy and paste emails, just write down below, heck yeah, prove it. And I'll play this case study for you of where I just copy pasted emails and made a ton of money. Okay, heck yeah, prove it. All right, here we go.
What's going on, everyone? It's Jono here, and I just wanted to make this quick video as kind of a case study to show the power of email marketing. So I want to show you what I've done. So what I've done is I've scheduled my emails, as you can see here. Now, I didn't need to do anything to do these emails because the vendor, the owner of the product, gave me all of these emails to copy and paste. These are the subject lines here that I could just copy and paste in, and then this is the actual body of the emails that I copy and pasted in. So all of the emails that I've written there have all just been copied and pasted. Okay, now I'm going to come back in a couple of hours time after this has gone live, and we're going to check out and see how much money that I've made from these emails. So it's a few hours after the call is finished. Okay, I'm going to sign in, and let's see what it's up to now. So $4,191 so far. But remember, all of this has cost me nothing. All I've done is sent out a few emails.
So that's over $4,000 in a single day just by copy and pasting what other people have given to me to copy and paste. It's ridiculously easy. Now, I hope at this point in the call, A, you're enjoying it. If you are, just type down below, yes, I'm enjoying it. And I hope that I've opened up your eyes to this whole system that can work for you just as well as it's worked for me. And it's not only me, it's also people like Guy Potok here who have done over $106,000 in the last 7 months alone. You can see in his withdrawals here, $106,000 in the past 7 months, just from doing what I've just showed you, right? Now, I'm going to give you a timeline right here of how you can generate, realistically, $5,000 within the next 22 days. I've already shown you the free method, and you can do this for 7 days, and you can easily generate approximately $600. Now, these are baseline newbie numbers, and we're being conservative because I'd rather under-promise and over-deliver rather than give you massive fictitious numbers. So I'm keeping things real, okay? So 7 days to do that and get $600. Invest that $600 into creating a product, and then you can start doing the money on demand method, which within 10 days should generate you around $2,500. And then for the remaining 5 days of this 22 days, all you're going to be doing is sending out email newsletters using copy and pasted materials, and that should bring you in easily another $1,500. So you now have the proven blueprint to making $5,000 per month, and some are content with this alone. But some people like to push the boundaries to making legacy money. And if you want to know what I do to nuclear bomb this to hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, then comment down below legacy money and I will show you. Okay, yes, legacy money, legacy money, legacy money. Okay, now this is what I like to call the money multiplier method. And this is method number 3. Remember I told you that I would show you 3 methods. This is the 3rd method right here. And again, we're going to be using other people's YouTube videos But this time, we're going to be pouring jet fuel all over the top of it and making some insanely good money. Now, allow me to quickly show you how this works. So, we're going to be using AdWords, which is Google's advertising platform. Specifically, we're going to be using YouTube ads. And you can see here, since the 1st of January till the 4th of February 2021, I've spent $22,000 on these ads. Now, don't worry, you're not going to have to spend a ton of money, but listen to what this has generated for me. So $22,000 that I've spent, and this has made me back within the year to date, which again is the 1st of January to the 5th of February, $85,000. Okay? That is 3 times, or is it even 4 times what I've spent. So basically for every $1 that I've put into these ads, it's made me $3 back. Which is pretty epic, okay? And this is how you can predictably scale your income to massive numbers, right? So you're probably asking, okay, well, where do I get the videos from? And this is also copy and paste. So to do this, you're going to go over to, well, I'm just going to give you an example here of ClickBank, okay, which you've probably heard of. And this is a platform that's similar to Warrior Plus. It's similar to JVZoo and the other platforms that I've introduced you to today. So what you're going to do here, and this is completely free to sign up for, go and get an account and just go to Marketplace. Okay, and you're going to have all of these categories down here on the left-hand side. Now, the category that I'm using is e-business and e-marketing. And this is where we're going to find products that are not just going to pay us, $17 or $20. These products are going to pay us $500 to $600. So you can go through these products and see which one that you want to use. But I've pre-selected this one here, which is called Super Affiliate System. It's by a guy called John Cristani. And this will pay us $642 per sale. Right, now what we do from here is we go over to the promotional page, or the affiliate page as it's called here. So we'll click on there and it will open up this page right here. And here they have all of the promotional material that we can use, including YouTube ads. So we click on there and he's giving us the YouTube ads that he's made. These are his videos. We don't need to go and create any videos. All we're going to do is just simply right click on this video, copy video URL, and then we're going to go into AdWords. You're going to go to campaign, you're going to click new campaign, you're going to click on website traffic, you're going to click on video, because this is a video that we're using, and then click on continue. Now, you can set up all of the targeting and stuff that you want to do here, most of which you can also get from this promotion page from John Cristani. You can see down here, this is all of the swipes that he's given you and the targeting that he's given you for these YouTube ad campaigns. So you just copy the targeting that he's given to you, you go into AdWords, you set up that targeting, and then down here, you see create your video ad. All we're going to do is just simply paste in that video URL that we just got from his page. Boom. We can go and put our promotional link down here. It says final URL. And this literally takes 2 seconds, well, probably 20 seconds to set up. But this is all done for us. These are other people's videos that we don't even need to make ourselves, right? So we go and set that up, and that will allow us to turn $1 into $4 every single time by using other people's videos. Imagine how cool it would be to have Google as your business partner, and that's exactly what's going on here. So this isn't even money that we have to worry about right here. I mean, we've already generated this money completely for free, and now it's just a question of turning every single $1 into $4. And it's more predictable than the stock market. It's more predictable than Forex, Bitcoin. There's no way that you can lose with this. And this works autopilot 24/7, 365 days of the year. All you need to do is just go and set it up once, like I just showed you, and it runs in the background on autopilot, making you money while you're sleeping, right? Just as Tim Vadou found out here. And he says, I'm one of the early beta testers in this group, and I've been quiet for a while. The reason is that I've been doing very well with one specific product, okay? And you can see he's generated over $129,000, right? And this is Tim here. Because this is all working on autopilot in the background, he can just go on excursions with his beautiful family and not really have to worry about doing any more work. He just monitors these ads that he's set up, and it takes him literally 5 minutes a day. So this is also what happened to Mosh Barry here, who you can see has generated over $666,000, which is legacy money, wouldn't you agree? So Isn't this awesome? I mean, this is going to give you a financial freedom because you've seen how much money people are making. You've seen how much money I'm making. This is going to give you a time freedom because you don't really need to do that much. You just press buttons and make money. And it's going to give you your location freedom as well because you can legitimately do this from wherever you are in the world as long as you have a computer and a laptop connection. And that is one of the most awesome things about this. So if you are into this, if you think this is awesome, then just type down below freedom with loads of O's in it or something like that. Cool. So I've shown you not one, but 3 ways that you can start generating an easy $5,000 a month within the next 22 days. And I've also shown you how you can scale that to $10,000 monthly within the next 55 days or less using other people's videos. I've shown you the free method. I've shown you how to blow that up using the money on demand method. And I've also shown you how to make legacy money using the money multiplier. So, wouldn't you agree that you are looking straight at the best opportunity for making serious money from the internet? Not 1, not 2, but 3 rock-solid methods for cashing in. And not only is this a massively untapped market that's growing at a truly explosive rate, but currently only around 200 people total are doing this, which means there's zero competition. Compared to Amazon or virtually any other way to make money online, this is the ultimate ground floor seat on a money train that can never get saturated. So far in our short time together, I've given you the exact blueprint that I've battle tested and perfected for years. The same blueprint that's made millions of dollars for both me and dozens of others. You now know where to find products that pay you 50% to 100% instant commissions, and how to use other people's videos and get YouTube to send buyers to your links for a virtually cost-free way to generate $200 per day. You've also seen with your own eyes that this free method alone can make 100% passive profits, not just for me, but for others that I've shown how to do this as well. I've also shown you how you can create your own virtual ATM machine, so you can duplicate the #1 revenue generating activity of top earning marketers and 9-figure corporate giants. This one concept alone can be worth tens of thousands of dollars to you. Now you have my exact method for getting paid to grow a list of subscribers. Subscribers that are each worth an average of $5 every single month. So you can now buy as many Nikes as you want with the push of a button and make lifestyle income literally by sending email newsletters given to you by product vendors. I've shared with you the proven timeline to reach $5,000 per month in just 22 days. A timeline based on user results and proof with no luck involved. And on top of that, I've also given you my personal system for taking this nuclear to hundreds of thousands of dollars a month with my custom money multiplier method for autopilot, risk-free profits. This kind of legacy income that most people can only dream of is now within your reach. I've given you many of my personally developed strategies for getting maximum results with practically zero effort. Strategies that when applied can have an instant positive impact on your bank account. All this and much more in just this brief session that we've had together. So ask yourself, are you glad that you came to this workshop today? Do you realize the massive unfair advantage this unique system gives you over anyone else trying to make money online? Can you picture yourself using what I've shown you just now to make real profits? Even if you apply just a tiny bit of what I've shared, would you say that our time's been well spent together so far? Yes, I hope so. And would you like to hear how we can go further to get you making $10,000 plus per month as quickly as possible? Well, if your answer to that was yes, then I'm confident that with enough effort, willpower, and resourcefulness, you can do this with just what I've shared with you so far. You can take what I've shown you, go off and try this on your own. With enough time, investment, hard work, trial and error, and patience, you could probably make this work. You see, the real challenge with that option is that as great as this training has been, there's only so much that I can do for you in a 1-hour workshop, right? So you'd be completely alone to figure everything out with no support and no resources either. What if there was a better way? What if we could go at this together, the same way that I've helped all the people you've seen so far today get results? Like Darren, like John Newman, like Jerome, like Dave Kammer, like John Shea, like Nanda, like Tim Vadu, like Anoy, like Ashley, Jonas, Branson, Zishan, and James. What if I took an active part in your success and made your results my top priority? What if I gathered together every single resource that I've either made or bought to make this $1 million business and just gave them to you? If that was an option, would you love to hear more about it and what it could do for you? Okay, I'm looking for yeses to come through. All right, yes. Awesome. Well, allow me to introduce you to my brand new flagship coaching system for 2021 called Ministry of Freedom 2.0. This gives you direct access to myself, my entire team, and a whole community of people that are crushing it with this system right now, many of which you've already seen on this call today. Plus, I round up all the resources I've ever used to make money and simply give them to you. So here's the thing. I know how hard it is to find somebody that you can trust online these days. There's so many fake gurus, there's so many BS products, many of which that I've bought into in the past, and they've only left me in the woods alone with no support and nobody to show me what to do. And trust me, this is super, super frustrating, and I don't want this to happen to you, and I don't think that you deserve it either. Now, this whole system took me 2 years to figure out, and that's quite a long time. And during that 2 years, there's a lot of trial and error and frustrations. I want you to experience these results within 2 days, not 2 years. And that is the main reason why I've put this together. So for that reason, I'm sharing every resource, shortcut, software, and strategy that I use and I still use right now to make legacy income online. So Ministry of Freedom is the from scratch to $5,000 per month consistently within the next 22 days and $10,000 a month within the next 55 days or less. This is the step-by-step financial blueprint plus mentorship to take you by the hand and practically force you to a consistent and predictable online income faster than ever before possible. And here's how we work with you to go above and beyond your goals, regardless of where you're starting from. Module 1 is all about discovery, and this is the roadmap to your financial freedom, and this is where it starts. Module number 2 is going to allow you to read this whole system like the Matrix. Module number 3, you get all the tools, applications, Rolodexes, and resources that I use. Module number 4, I'm going to show you how to pull money out of thin air, even if you've never made a penny online before. Module number 5 is all about plugging in your own virtual ATM machine, which we kind of touched upon on the call today. Module number 6 is how to push a button and buy multiple pairs of Nikes or whatever you want with this money on demand. Module number 7 is putting the whole system on autopilot so it runs in the background. Module number 8 is how to generate wealth that'll feed your family for generations to come, how to create legacy income. Okay, and you can see here, Peter Matt, this is what he says about the training inside a Ministry of Freedom. Just want to say a huge thanks to Jono for step-by-step video training in the members area. It's so easy to follow and implement, and I love the fact that I can go at my own pace. Now, I'm sure you understand that nobody succeeds in a vacuum. If you're trying to do this on your own, it is super frustrating because success comes from hanging out with like-minded people. And you got to understand here that I'm not a one-man show. I have a full team of industry experts that I've hired that I have backing you in your corner. And these guys are pros. So let me introduce you to my team. And I have 12 guys that I hire to help you out here. Now, trust me, these guys don't come cheap. But I don't care because I want my students to get results as soon as possible. And I want to have professionals on your side of the ring helping you out. Not like these other products where they just give you video training and leave you on your own to do everything. And there's nobody that you can turn to ask you questions. I don't want Ministry of Freedom to be like that for you because I know how frustrating that is. And that's why I spend a lot of money every month on the best professionals that I can find so that I can give you every single advantage that you need to go at this. So, you also get to sit down with us 4 times a week on live Q&A calls with myself and my 3 pro coaches. And without being too pushy, I force you to get results, whether you like it or not, through these live calls. So on Mondays, you're going to have a Q&A live with myself. On Tuesdays, you're going to have a Q&A with Mo, and he covers the premium traffic and AdWords and how to predictably turn $1 into $4 every single time like clockwork. Wednesdays, you're going to have a Q&A with Mark, who covers all of the virtual ATM related strategies. And Thursdays, you have a call with Jonas, who specifically helps beginners to get started with this system. And the best thing about this is if you can't make any of these live one-on-one calls, then don't worry because all of the recordings are uploaded into your members area.
Now, all the results that you've seen so far in this workshop are from the beta testers that enrolled in Ministry of Freedom 1.0. Now, all these guys have just been regular people. They don't have any special skills. They never had any experience. Most of them had never made any money online before. They all started from scratch. So it's okay if you are too. The fact that you signed up for this workshop says that you're interested in a change. The fact that you showed up proves that you desire that change. The only question is now, do you want it? Do you want the kind of results for yourself that you've seen from all of these people today? Because the only thing that sets them apart is desire. And I want you to have a look at this. This is a graph, and every single one of these squares represents a week of the average person's life, up until the age where they're around 90. Now, for me, I've already filled up half of my life because I'm 40 now, right? So all of these blocks are red. I will never get any of these weeks back. But these gray blocks are all the blocks that I have remaining, hopefully, for the rest of my life. Now, for me personally, I get to spend the rest of my life in a state of financial security. So I don't have to worry about money. But what about you? And the thing is that if you do nothing about it, your life is going to stay the same. Okay? So if you're close to my age right now and you're 40, you've already taken up around half of your gray blocks already. And you probably already worked a job for the past 20 years. I mean, how do you feel about that right now? Can you imagine being in the same situation as you are financially right now in 20 years' time? Isn't that scary to you, knowing that you probably don't have that much savings for your golden years or when you can't even physically work anymore? Because that's what scared the absolute crap out of me just a couple of years ago. And that's what motivated me to develop this system. So isn't it time you took care of your financial future? Because like I said, if you do nothing about your financial future today, nothing is going to change. And nobody wants to be looking back saying, what if, when it's already too late to do something about it? So all I'm asking you to do is do the exact same thing that I did back in 2017 that forever changed my life and my purpose. And what I want you to do right now is raise your hand and say, I want this, I deserve this, and I am ready for this, because I'm ready too. And here's what I bring to the table with Ministry of Freedom 2.0. I give you 8 weeks of guided coaching on every aspect of the system that we discussed on this workshop today. I give you 4 live weekly Q&A calls with myself and my expert coaches. I give you 1 full year of mentorship and coaching. And I also give you full community access. So that's a total value of $12,400. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you that today. Yes, even though based on results, I know that it's 100% worth it. Now, back at the beginning of 2020, I flew over to Washington, D.C. and had one-on-one coaching with a guy called Greg Davis. And this cost me $50,000 to learn this whole legacy method. And this is the kind of price you're looking at for one-on-one mentorship. Because this really is what this kind of stuff is worth in the real world. I mean, I paid $50K for this coaching, but it's gone on to make me millions of dollars, which is ultimate financial freedom. The kind of financial freedom that Zishan has received within just 6 months of joining. And Zishan's actually from Pakistan, so his English isn't his first language, and he's made over $291,000. Or the kind of financial freedom that Ashley has experienced. You can see him here, making $1,000 within just 2 days of joining MOF while he's sitting on a beach in Mexico. Talk about passive. Ashley has since gone on to make almost $30,000 within the 2 months that he's been a member. So with MOF, you get everything that you need for a fraction of the price that these other courses would cost you or mentoring. Now, I'm not going to do the whole fake guru spiel where they say stuff like, normally we charge $10,000 for this, but today is your lucky day and I have a limit. I'm not going to go in and do all of that kind of stuff because I don't believe in that. So you can get started today for just $797 and 2 more installments of that same amount. Or you can take care of everything at once for just $1997. However, what I can offer you today is a real webinar-only discount of $500 when you take care of everything today on this call. So you can get inside of Ministry of Freedom 2.0 right now today for just 3 installments of $797 or 1 easy installment of $1497. When you sign up via the link that just appeared down below this video or to the side. Now, listen carefully because I'm only looking for 70 people right now on this call today. And for you 70, you will get that webinar only discount. The reason why I'm only looking for 70 people is because I care about quality and not quantity. And if I open this up to hundreds of people right now on this call, it's only going to dilute the amount of attention that you get from myself and my team. And I don't want that to happen.
So just 70 people can get in for $197 on this call only. And you need to act right now so that you can secure this discount. And when you do, you will get a risk-free money-back guarantee, which I'll talk to you about in a second. You'll also get a massive discount of $500. You will also get some epic value bonuses that I'll talk to you about in just a second as well. And you'll also get updates to the program for life. Now, I get it. It's not an insignificant investment. And yes, it's probably going to hurt when you reach into your pocket, you grab out your credit card, and you put it into the order form. I get that, okay? I get that this is not insignificant. I get that this is probably a huge amount of money for you right now. And I get that you're probably going to have to move mountains to come up with this money. But all I can say to you is that whatever you have to do to get that money in place, just do it. Because when you do, you'll get the single most proven blueprint for making $10,000 per month from home when you sign up right now. Now, don't worry. There is a way that you can get inside without paying today. And I'll talk to you about this later on. So to sign up, you simply need to click on the button that popped up that's going to look something like this one here. Just click on there and it's going to take you through to the sales page. It's going to look like this, where you can go and scroll through and see all of the testimonials and stuff like that. And then to purchase, you simply click on Join Now. And then that's going to take you through to a page that looks like this, where you can go and choose to sign up at the one-time installment or the three-time installments with your debit or credit card. When you choose that option, it's going to take you through to this page where you go and enter in your email address and your card number, and you will be inside of MOF. Now, there's also a PayPal option, which you can access by clicking where it says Prefer PayPal. Click here. It'll bring you through to a page that looks like this, where you can then go through and choose the one-time option or the three-time installments with PayPal. That will bring you through to a place that looks like this, where you can go and check out with PayPal. So once you've checked out, it'll take you through to a page that looks like this, where you can go and watch the video, and it'll give you further instructions on what you need to do next. You'll also be able to approve your warranty here, where we'll pay you $5,000 if you don't make $10,000 in the next 60 days. Now, there's going to be more on the details of this later on, so keep watching. Now, after you've approved the warranty, then you'll go through to the members area, which will look like this, okay? And you can get help at any time whatsoever by clicking in the bottom right-hand side, where you can get in touch with my support staff. Now, here's where we'll get you set up with a one-on-one onboarding call with either myself or one of my team members that will welcome you inside of the members area and get you fast-tracked so you can start earning ASAP. And then you've got all the training modules down here, which I've talked to you about. And you'll also be able to join the private Facebook group, which is awesome. We'll throw you a mini party once you get inside. Like Peter Matt here, joined 1 week ago, already making sales. And you can see all these people congratulating him for his success. And you've got people asking questions, getting answers within minutes, and all of this other good stuff. So I'm really looking forward to you becoming a member and looking forward to working with you to make your financial freedom a reality. So you're probably asking, well, how soon can I get my investment back? And here's a bunch of people who made their investment back within days. You got Philip here doing $2,300 yesterday. You got Saul here making $668 today. You got Anantho here who in the past 7 days made $1,613. Robin, who's done $63,000 within a couple of months. You got Mo Sule here who joined 4 days ago, and today he made $608. Yesterday he made $981, and he's already paid him his investment back within a few days, which is pretty insane. And here's how I can do it. Here's how I can guarantee that I can get you fast results as fast as humanly possible. Because not only do you get access to the blueprint, you get access to myself, you get access to my team, but I've also asked my beta members from the 1.0 version of Ministry of Freedom how we could make this program even better and faster and guaranteed results. And with the help of their feedback, I thought long and hard as to how I can generate you results as fast as possible, as passive as possible, and how I can overall guarantee your success. And because of that, I came up with the following bonuses I'm going to give to you completely free of charge on this call today. So, bonus number one, and this is all about guaranteed fast money. This gives you a massive head start over any other program or method because I basically put my business on hold and I send you my traffic and my commissions. And countless students have made their investment back many times over with this bonus alone. So this is all about me personally sending you sales 2 times a week. And this is your ultimate advantage for guaranteed profits with this free method. And for that reason, I'm valuing this at $10,000. And this is actually undervalued with the amount of money that you can make from this bonus alone. Now, this fast action bonus puts weekly commissions into your pocket as you progress through the program. Now, a quick note here, this first bonus is only available to people that pick up MOF 2.0 at the one-time installment plan. Now, this bonus and a couple of others will be made available to you if you do buy in for $797 today on the installment plan As soon as you paid off your installment in full, then you will be able to get access to this. The reason why I do this is because I only want to give this to people who are 100% committed, because like I said, I have to put my own business on hold and send you basically free money. So you're probably asking, well, how does this work? And it works by me using what's called a click rotator. Now, what happens here is all MOF members I split into 4 groups, and every week each group gets to go onto this rotator, right? So what happens is your promotional link I will put into this rotator. So on one rotator, we probably have 20 or 30 members on this rotator. And then I promote something to that rotator. And what happens is after I've promoted it, the people that I've promoted this to, they're already pre-sold on buying this particular product. So they go through onto this rotator and the traffic gets served sequentially through your promotional links that come from my traffic. So basically my traffic goes to this rotator and it gets rotated evenly between your affiliate links. And this results in sales, cold hard cash into your affiliate account as a result of my traffic. Does that sound epic? Yes. Okay. Well, here's a bunch of people that have actually used this bonus, and you can see the amount of money that they're making from this bonus alone. And you can see some people talking about rotator and bonuses and stuff like that, right? So members are making 3 to 4 figures with this alone. And it's a way of me rewarding action takers, because money motivates momentums, right? So bonus number 1 is all the motivation that you ever need. It's cold hard cash delivered to you every 4 to 5 days. And the results don't get any faster than this. And this is a way that I can guarantee you fast money. Okay? So also on top of bonus number 1, I'm going to give you access to bonus number 2, which is called the Done For You Super Funnel. And this is also another way that I can guarantee you fast money. Now, this is your very own built-in high-ticket offer that pays you $1,200 per sale. And everything is set up for you. So I showed you in the workshop before where we used, I think it was John Cristani's offer, which paid you $600 and something per sale. And you just used his YouTube ads, right? You used his YouTube videos, you put them into AdWords as ads. It's the same with this, except this is something that I've built. And instead of giving you $600 and something per sale, I'm giving you $1,200 per sale. And this is so easy to plug in because I give you access to all of my video ads, all of my templates, and I do the selling on your behalf as well. So you literally can't go wrong. And this is the one thing that I'm using in my business in real time. So I ensure that this works. And it's the exact same resources and templates that I use in my business in real time. So this is the shortcut to scaling to dream income. You get to use my ads, you get to use my auto webinar, and this spits out $1,200 per sale for you, which is unheard of. There's no other offers out there that will pay you above probably $600, and I'm paying you twice that amount, which is pretty insane. But I don't care. I want you to be successful and I want you to make a ton of money. I'm also allowing you direct access to my traffic bank of 1 to 2 million people. You can see on my YouTube channel views here. Now this means that you can tap in your ads account directly to my traffic bank, and you can use these audiences which are pre-sold to purchase my offers basically. Now I tested this out last year and I spent $493 in the space of between the 10th of March 2020 and the 17th of March 2020, which is only 7 days, and this bought back £73,000. Okay, these are British pounds. It's around $100,000 from spending $400, which is crazy. And this is exactly what Tim Verdu has been using to make this $129,000 that he's made, okay, in the past 4 to 5 months. And you've seen how he's able to go on excursions with his beautiful family and just run this in the background 24/7. So you can forget about struggling to find underground offers or settling for lousy commissions that only pay you around $600. This is going to pay you, over $1,200. You can easily add 5 figures in extra profits per month to your income just using this. So now you're going to get me sending you sales on that first bonus, and you're also going to get the Done For You Super Funnel on the second bonus with a combined total value of $14,000. Now remember, these bonuses are yours 100% free when you pick up MOF 2.0 via the link that appeared down below or to the side of this video. Now, we've also got fast action bonus number 3 for you, which is also part of the guaranteed fast money. And this is, I'm giving you a free $100 promo credit voucher to add into your campaign. So you can kickstart the Done For You Super Funnel without using your own money. You just use these vouchers, right? And this means you can make more sales and profit with zero out-of-pocket costs, okay? This is not available to non-members. This is only available to members. And you can see this is how Saul turned $20 into $668. And this is $20 that I'd given him as a voucher. So this wasn't even his own money. And this is how I can guarantee you fast money with this bonus number 3. So now you're getting me sending you sales a couple of times a week, completely for free. You're getting the Done For You Super Funnel where you use my ads and my funnel. You're also getting a $100 promo campaign credit to kickstart your promos with a total value of $14,100. Now remember, these bonuses are all yours completely free of charge when you pick up MOF 2.0 via the link that appeared down below or to the side of this video. Now remember, these first 3 bonuses are exclusively only available to the people that pick this up at the one-time installment of 1497. They will be made available to you if you do pick this up at 797 today, but only after you've completed your 3rd installment. Okay, so please bear that in mind. All right, so I thought about how can I help you guys to put all of this thing on autopilot and make it completely passive? So I came up with the following bonuses. So we got bonus number 4 here, the Done For You Passive Income Setup. And this is where my team will set up your accounts for you so that you can be up and running in record time. And this is something that's going to save you a bunch of time, making this passive. Plus, my team will go in and they will train up your virtual assistant. So you can go to places like, there's a website that's called onlinejobs.ph. Okay, if you want to write this down, onlinejobs.ph. On this website, you can go and hire people for literally $1 to $2 an hour that will do all of this work on your behalf. And as part of this bonus number 4, my team will go and train that person for you. So that means you don't even need to open up the members area or figure out how any of this works. You can just get my team to train this virtual assistant and you pay that person $1 or $2 an hour to go and do all of this for you, which is pretty crazy. So you can forget any stress with this hassle-free setup because my team will do it for you. You can avoid mistakes that will cost you lost profits. And we will also train your virtual assistant. So you won't leave anything to chance. Our experts will lay the foundations of your new income streams for you, and you can get started making serious passive profits within mere days. So now you're getting me sending you sales. Bonus number 2, you're getting Done For You Super Funnel. Bonus number 3, I'm giving you a $100 promo credit. And my team is setting up all of your accounts for you and training your virtual assistant. This now has a total combined value of $19,100. Remember, all of these bonuses are yours 100% free of charge when you pick up MOF 2.0 via the link that appeared down below or to the side of this video. So on top of these bonuses, I've also got fast action bonus number 5, which is also going to guarantee that you make passive income. And the way that I'm able to do this is by giving you an extra set of login credentials that you can give to any person of your choice. It could be your partner, your spouse, your husband, your wife, or even to a virtual assistant that my team's going to train up for you. Now, effectively, this means that you can get inside of MOF 2.0 right now today for 50% of the cost because you can split this with somebody else if you want to do that. And this is exactly what Cam did. He joined Minister of Freedom 2.0 with his wife. And he says here, my wife and I are loving doing this together as a power couple. So you can do this as well. And it's actually very, very rewarding. Myself and my wife do this together as a power couple. And you'll get to meet her and talk to her in just a few seconds as well. So now you're getting me sending you sales every 7 to 10 days. You're getting the Done For You Super Funnel, which will pay you $1,200 commissions using my videos and my templates. You're getting a $100 promo campaign credit. You're also getting the Done For You program setup and also 2-for-1 program access with a combined total value now of $20,597. These are all yours completely free of charge when you pick up MOF 2.0 via the link that appeared down below or to the side. But it doesn't stop there because I thought, what can I do to guarantee your success? Guarantee your success. And this is where I came up with the following bonuses. So we've got here bonus number 6, which is the Ultimate Launch Booster. And this goes back to building up our own virtual ATM machine by launching our own products. Remember, we talked about outsourcing, getting other people to do the work. Well, I'm going to give you a guaranteed top seller on your very first launch. So my team will personally give you every possible resource and advantage to sell hundreds of copies of your very first app or your very first digital product. You'll easily bank windfall profits and put at least $500 to $600 buyers on your list to ensure your continued success. And this is massive because remember, building up that email list allows you to push the send button and make money on demand. That's the whole reason that we do this. So I'm basically guaranteeing your success through bonus number 6 right here.
So here's what you get with the Ultimate Launch Booster. You get my top 100 list of the best-selling apps in the last 3 years, so you can model winning products with proven market demand. You just go and clone one of these top 100 products, you go and launch it, you make a ton of money, and you build up your email list. You get full review, vetting of your product by my expert team to ensure quality, and I will also pay for your premium sales material, which is an expense that you would otherwise have to pay, which will be around $700 or $800. I'll take care of that out of my own back pocket because I want to guarantee your success. I want to help you to build up this email list so you can start being independent and making some great money on demand whenever you want. So this eliminates all the guesswork from your first launch. You don't have to worry about traffic. You don't have to worry about trial and error and guessing what kind of product will sell. There's no cost for the sales material, and there's no wasting time on a dud launch. So now you're getting me sending you sales every week. You're getting the Done For You Super Funnel. You're getting a $100 promo campaign credit. You're getting the Done For You program setup, the 2-in-1 program access, and the Ultimate Launch Booster with a combined total value of $26,597. All yours completely free of charge when you sign up via the link down below or to the right of this video. So it doesn't stop there. I've also got fast action bonus number 7, which is the Joint Venture Profit Accelerator. And basically what this does is it gives you access to any software that is launching on Munchine. You've seen there's a lot of software that comes out every single day. This gives you free access to any software or training course that you want. And it does this by leveraging my authority in the game, in the system, because a lot of these vendors, they know me and they will give me free access and I'll pass it on to you. It doesn't stop there. Also, if you are brand new to this, it's going to be difficult for you to get your affiliate link or your promotional link approved by the vendor in order for you to make money. This is one of the major roadblocks that most newbies stumble across. I eliminate that roadblock, again, by leveraging my authority. I just go and tell these vendors, go and approve this guy's link. He's one of my guys. Okay, you see what a difference that makes. And this makes it incredibly easy for you to make money with this system because you don't have to worry about being approved to promote the hottest new apps. You can get access to any of the up and coming products for free of charge. And you'll make twice as much money as any other JV when promoting my products because I bump your commission percentage from 50% to 100%. So when you promote my products, if you choose to do so, you'll get twice the amount of money for the same amount of effort, which you've seen the effort is not actually that much, right? But anyway, twice the amount of money always sounds good. So now you're getting me sending you sales every week. You're getting the Done For You Super Funnel where you use my ads, my templates, all my pages, and it spits out $1,200 per sale. You're getting a $100 promo campaign to kickstart your ads. You're getting the Done For You program setup where my team will not only train your virtual assistant to do this on your behalf, but they will also set up your ads account so you don't need to spend hours trying to do this on your own. You're also getting 2-for-1 program access where you can give access to your partner or your spouse or your virtual assistant to do everything on your behalf or work as a power couple. You get the Ultimate Launch Booster where I will give you a product to launch, my team will ensure the quality, and I will pay for your sales material, which will cost me $700 or $800, but I don't care. I want you to be successful. You're also getting the Joint Venture Profit Accelerator, where I give you free access to any up-and-coming digital products. I give you 100% commissions on all my launches, and I guarantee that your link will get approved by these vendors so you can make money with a total combined value now of $33,597. All yours completely free of charge when you sign up to MOF 2.0 via the link that appeared down below or to the side of this video. Now, here is how I can guarantee that you won't fail. So far, I've guaranteed you get fast money. I've guaranteed that the money is going to be passive, and I've guaranteed your success. Here is how I can guarantee that you absolutely will not fail with this. So how can I do this? Well, here's the reality. It's easy for anyone to say, I'm sure you can do this, but actions speak louder than words. So I'm going to put my own money on the line to back your results. And not only that, but for every one step that you take towards your success, I'll be taking 10 steps on your behalf. And for these powerful reasons and the unprecedented track record of Ministry of Freedom, I guarantee your success. And this is what I call the $10,000 profit guarantee. And what this does is it shifts responsibility for your success from you directly to me and my team. And that means when you sign up to Ministry of Freedom below, you get me and the entire MOF team taking accountability for your results. And we're so confident that our support, combined with your use of Ministry of Freedom resources, will lead you to undeniable success. Now, you either get results with this or we pay you. Specifically, this profit guarantee states that you'll profit a minimum of $10,000 free and clear within the next 60 days.
Yes, that's net profit after expenses. But if for some reason something goes wrong, something wildly unanticipated occurs, and you don't have the kind of success that you've seen from every MOF user shown on here today, I will immediately refund every penny of your investment, and I will pay you $5,000 on top of that. In fact, I sign a binding contract with you when you sign up to Ministry of Freedom. And that stipulates that I'll uphold this $10,000 profit guarantee. So with that in place, you are completely covered either way. We are completely covered either way. Now, to qualify for this, because there are conditions, right? All you need to do is watch each video in the first 8 modules and take action. You need to attend or watch the recordings of the weekly Q&A webinars from MOF. You need to participate in our private Facebook group so that we can help you to succeed whenever you need it. And you need to launch at least one product to build up your virtual ATM with our help on Warrior Plus. Look at these conditions. Look at these qualifications. All I'm asking you to do is simply consume the thing that you need to be consuming to get results with anyway, right? And all of this stuff is just the bare minimum. I mean, look at them. They're the bare minimum. You should have planned on doing this anyway, right? So all you have to do is give us a chance. And remember, you take one step and we'll take 10 steps for you. And you'll have a full 60 days to take advantage of this guarantee. So you either win by generating life-changing passive profits from the proven MOF system, or you win. You decide. After giving it a fair shot, if it's not for you, then you'll get a full refund plus an extra $5,000. Now, the reason that I can afford to offer this win-win guarantee is because I know my program's track record. I know the results that my program has got for all of my Ministry of Freedom 1.0 beta testers. And I know the reasons why they don't even need this guarantee in the first place. Because, let's face it, nobody signs up to fail. They sign up to start earning $10,000 or more every month. And once you see how genuinely easy this is and how quickly the results come, you'll know why this is such a no-brainer for me to eliminate all the risk on your decision to join. Because all you need to do is a little bit of the work, and you'll make $5,000 minimum within the next 60 days. Does this change things for you? Knowing that as long as you take your responsibility and hold up your end of the deal, which isn't asking a lot as you've seen from the conditions, you're going to be $5,000 richer at least in the next 60 days. So right now I want to get into a bit of a question and answer. So if you do have any questions about MOF, about this system, or anything that you want to ask me, just drop them into the chat box down below right now and we'll get to them. But first I want to go through a few generic questions that people have. So one of the generic questions is, are there any further investments? Well, yes and no. There is a software that you're going to need and it costs $150. But remember when I showed you this free method, and we go into a lot more detail on this free method inside the Ministry of Freedom training, and that should be enough to enable you to pull money out of the sky that will cover the cost of this software easily. You're also going to need an autoresponder, and this is a software that we're going to need that's going to enable us to press the send button and send out newsletters and make money on demand. So we're going to need one of these, but the good news is that there's a free 30-day trial with these autoresponders. So you're not going to have to worry about this for at least your first 30 days. And even after that, it's only like $15 a month, by which time you should be making enough money that this won't even matter, right? So what if I'm not sure I can afford this right now? Well, a lot of people wish that they could be financially free, but wishes by themselves are worthless. Broke people wish. Successful people plan. So if you had the money right now, would you do this? You know, it's only $797 if you get in the installment plan. You can look around your house, and I guarantee that you have some stuff around your house that you can sell to come up with that. Or maybe you have some savings or space on a credit card or a debit card. Or you can do what Oscar did, right? Who actually borrowed from his friend on the promise to pay him back a percentage of the profits. That was a month ago, and Oscar's already made, since then, $6,883, and he's paid back his friend in full, plus given his friend an extra $500. You see the difference there? Oscar didn't say, I wish I could do this. He said, what would I need to come up with to do this? And he did it. So you can also try this out on the bank. You can put this on a credit card. You can pay this off over the space of a year. And by doing so, it's only going to cost you $4.10 per day, which is less than the price of a Starbucks coffee, right? You can also put this on PayPal credit. And you can take out a PayPal credit for the next 6 months, which means you'd only need to pay this off at $249 $249 a month over the next 6 months. Now, I'm showing you a way that you can start generating $10,000 a month within your next 30 days with Ministry of Freedom. So by the end of your first month, these payments should be taken care of, right? So you can go and talk to PayPal about getting PayPal credit, and that means that you can get inside of Ministry of Freedom 2.0 today completely for free. You won't need to pay it today. You'll pay it off in monthly installments. So go and talk to PayPal about that. That is definitely an option that a lot of people choose to do. And remember, people paid off their investment very, very quickly after they started implementing the stuff that I teach them inside of Ministry of Freedom, right? You see Mo Sule here, who's done almost $18,000 since he joined. And he says, and he actually wrote this last year in 2020. He said, it's been an incredible year for me. And it hasn't ended. My business was suffering because of the pandemic situation. I couldn't go to work and I really didn't know what to do. Jono Armstrong, thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. You came along and completely changed my life. For the first time in 6 years, I was able to take my family on holiday and not worry about money because I was still earning whilst I was on holiday. Joining MOF is the best investment I have ever made. Feeling grateful. You can see he's done over $18,000, right? You see Branson here. Appreciate all the support from Jono and the MOF team. Just recently hit 6 figures in income in affiliate commissions in just a few short months. The best community ever. You can see he's done $176,000. So, and this is in 10 months, which works out at around $17,000 a month. So if you did only half of what he's done, that's still $8,500 a month, right? And listen to this, you're getting the 2.0 version. These guys, including Branson, had the 1.0 version. They didn't have access to all these bonuses for guaranteed fast money, you know? So that's even more reason for you to get inside with the 2.0 version right now. Now, I'm just going to play this video of some people's reasons for getting inside Ministry of Freedom and some of the results that they've managed to have. So here we go.
My name's Paul, I'm 45, I'm from Australia. I work in construction, have done most of my life. I've been looking to get into the online space as I've been unfortunately through a pretty messy divorce, and I need to get full custody of my daughter as she is being abused by her mother. So the only way to do this is to get into the online space. I can't do that whilst working full time. So yeah, I came across your course, man. It seemed to tick all the boxes. I've got involved, and since being involved, within the first 2 weeks, I've made my money back from that initial investment just by following your course and the step-by-step training and implementing everything as it goes, man. So, look, I only 100% praise for what you've put together and what you're doing here. The support beyond the video training is amazing. Get access to yourself and your support team through the Facebook group and the live webinars each week. And yeah, man, anyone else that's on this call and looking to get into the online space, this is definitely where you want to be. So
I am Honor from India, and I would like to tell some things about Ministry of Freedom. That is, I have joined Ministry of Freedom in 24th of March or 25th of March. To do good things in affiliate marketing, you need someone to guide you. You need a mentor. So I was searching for a great mentor. Okay, someone who understands the pain of newbies, and I have followed you for past year. So I decided to take the leap of faith and join this program. So it was my first high ticket program, and I am from a third world country. So this was a big investment for me. But what I can see in just a week or so is this was a very worthy investment. So much info that you have put in this product. You are behaving like a real mentor, where you are showing us about how to think about this business. This is a serious business. This is not something get rich quick. And till now I have made like $1K dollar in this period of 1 to 2 weeks.
I'm from Sweden.
Yep.
And I'm 73 years old, so I have already retired.
Yeah.
And I have been from time to time, I have been interested in internet marketing.
So you've tried, you've bought some courses and things in the past, and did it work?
No, I didn't feel the right backup.
And how much success have you had with Ministry of Freedom so far? Have you made much money?
I have maybe made $1,000 roughly.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been an electrician for all my life. I'm retired now because of a back injury. I've been struggling online for like 12 years. It's been a bit of a journey. I've bought so many programs that failed, that didn't work. And I sort of followed Jono on and off, seeing some of the things on YouTube. And then I was lucky enough to be a beta tester for the Ministry of Freedom. And within the first couple of days, made a few $100s, which was exciting because it was basically the first money I've ever made. And then, so I've probably been in the course now a couple of months.
Yeah.
I've paid back the course,
Yeah.
which is great. And I'm just building out my system more and more. And just the last review that I did, I made about $420 in commissions. And I also got on the leaderboard and got 5th place on the leaderboard, which gave me a bonus of $125. So that's awesome. The first time I've ever been on a leaderboard and won some bonus money. So
that's perfect.
It's been a great journey. So I just say to anyone, give it a go. There's a unique way that Jono's got us to be able to make money. So it's a good little part of the system. So thank you, Jono.
Awesome. Right. At this point in the call, I'm actually starting to lose my voice a little bit. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to call my wife over, because me and her work on this as a power couple. We've been working on this since our early days, since we got married back in 2016. She was there from the beginning in my struggle. And we now work on Ministry of Freedom as well as a power couple. So I'm just going to call her over. Pez, can you come over here? Let me just... So I just basically want you to come and talk to everybody.
Hello.
Because I'm starting to lose my voice and I need some moral support.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for staying strong till the bitter end.
All right.
Okay, what are you doing?
Just fixing the camera so people can see you.
Can you see me? Da, da, da.
All right.
Hi. I'm his wife, I'm Chiche, and I'm here today to share our journey with you.
Because you've been here?
Because because I've been here since the very bitter beginning.
Yep. And it was pretty bitter, right?
It is so bitter. But you know, it's a good start. It's a good decision for you to start this business model.
Yeah, especially at the time. Can you remember, like back in 2016, I'd just got off drugs.
Yeah. So he got off drugs, and afterwards, it was miserable. Situation is really, really bad. Financial situation, actually. Yep. So after he got off drugs, he didn't have a job. I can't feed everyone, you know, it's not enough what I did, and he didn't have a job, and we got married.
Yep.
Well,
with a very simple wedding.
Not a dream wedding. I mean, my dream husband, but not like a dream wedding just like what everybody's expected, you know, when wedding is like,
no nice supercars with ribbons on or anything like that.
It was awesome though.
It was awesome, wedding, but it was very simple.
Afterwards, you know, talking about our daily life, it was so difficult because of our financial situation.
It was crazy.
So basically at that time, we were so limited in finance and limited in a lot of things. If you don't trust me, if you don't believe me, you can check our YouTube channel. It is called Jono Chiche. From that YouTube channel, you can see how we progress in this business model. Because when we started the YouTube channel, you can see how our life were at that time. Yeah. Like you can see there,
like
I'm washing manually by hand. You know, we couldn't afford washing machine. And you can even see from the quality of the videos that we were uploading. You know, you can see the progress. You know, because when we started, we record with an
iPhone 5 held together with a rubber
and we
band.
don't have lighting, so we need to catch the sun when we want to record. And so just check out our YouTube channel. You can see that what I'm going to tell you is real.
If you need to verify what we're telling you, because I know it's difficult to trust people online, you can just go to our YouTube channel. You can see what our life was like 3 years ago, right?
There's nothing that we covered. So it's not a fake story. Whatever we're uploading in our YouTube channel, that's what happened to us. And that's the real deal. That's the truth. And nothing but the truth. So anyway, at that time it was hard because we did try a lot of things. We did try e-com together,
Shopify,
SEO, Shopify,
Amazon,
CPA, everything.
CPA,
Amazon,
network marketing.
We tried other business models. Until finally you decided to find something else. And I always support him in what he did. So whatever he wants to do, I will try my best to walk by his side. With all the limitations, so he decided to go with this business model. And you know, at that time we were depending on our moms, you know, like you know, this month his mom, this next month my mom. So because we couldn't afford a lot of things,
we couldn't afford food, you know, we were relying on our moms.
No, we could, but just not the food, not proper food, especially for him. It's food, but
it's like rice, vegetables,
it's just not like what he would eat, you know, like meat. You can forget about it. Salmon meat's too expensive for us.
Even like getting a Domino's pizza like once every 2 weeks, that was a big special occasion. And that's because Cheech's mom bought it for us. And that was like...
It was tight.
It was tough.
It was tough. It was tight. And anyway, he then found this business model. Right? You got this... you got this knowledge about affiliate marketing. You tried it. You jump into it. And then afterwards, you bought a course. You even bought a course.
Well, I had to borrow the money from my mom to buy it, but it was a big expense at the time, right?
Yes, it actually frustrates me in terms of like our financial condition, and then he had to borrow money, which is not a small amount of money. But anyway.
It was like $2,000 or something, right?
$2,000, it's
money that we didn't have, and we should have been spending on food, right?
No, actually, for me, as long as the primary things is all right, then it's fine. But at that time, even for the primary things, we kind of like, so when he wanted to buy that $2,000 course, you know, it's crazy for me. And with that expensive course, you know, he still bought different types of products and courses because he couldn't find what he's looking for. You know, it's not working at that time.
The problem was, right, I bought this $2,000 course. It didn't come with any support. It was just a bunch of videos. So whenever I had questions, and I had a lot of questions, I didn't have anybody that I could ask and get answers from. So that's the reason why I bought all of these additional pieces of the jigsaw, because I didn't have the complete picture with this course, right? So, I ended up spending more money.
but you know, he did it. You know, he tried to find, he tried to solve that puzzle. He did it, but it took years. It took months until he can get his first result, his very first result. And you know, the obstacles were like, it's not like there's no obstacles, you know, even with this course, this expensive course plus $2,000 plus, even with this thing, that all these products that he bought, he still have difficulties. Okay, now I'm talking about, like, at that time he wanted to start by reviewing products.
And bear in mind, sorry, I just want to say this, but bear in mind, I got off drugs in 2016. I tried a bunch of stuff like e-com, Shopify, Amazon, SEO, CPA, all of this kind of stuff for about 6 months. So it's really from kind of mid 2017 that I started looking into this
Yeah.
marketing thing and making videos and getting free money and all that kind of stuff. That was kind of mid 2017 when I bought that $2,000 course, right?
Yeah.
So I spent between mid 2017 about 8 months, 7 months, something like that, until I actually started getting some decent money, right?
I think it was the beginning of 2017. Anyway, yeah, the period, the amount of time from when you bought the course to until you get result is really, really long.
Yeah,
It
I
was
wasted
ages.
a bunch of time.
And this is what you need to hear me out, people. So at that time, there were so many obstacles in making this thing works, in order to make this business model works for him. So at that time, he wanted to make a review. You know, it was so difficult because he was nobody. You know, he was nobody in the industry. So it was so difficult for him to get review access. So
the two things: review access and getting my affiliate link approved, getting my promotional link approved. Because I was a nobody wanted to approve my link.
Can I tell him this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I tell him that night when you first? So, you know, spending money on that products cannot solve the puzzle, and a lot of things that still needs to be researched is creating this frustration over frustration. Not only him, but for me, you know, because it's not working. It looks like it's not working. He's frustrated. And one night, so he went downstairs. At the time, he was upstairs, his office, and I was downstairs. So he went downstairs and straight went into the room. So I know there's something wrong.
You're going to humiliate me now.
It's a good humiliation. It's,
makes sense.
Human. And so I went inside. I went to the room to check him out. Well, anyway, I came and then I went inside the room. So he was crying, like literally crying, like a child without a toy. So I asked, like, what happened? You know, I know there was obstacles, but I didn't know that it's like that strong to made him cry. So he said, like, I need to make this review, but you know, the product is going to launch soon, but I don't have a review access. So he showed me the email, his request to the vendor to approve him, but there's no reply.
They ignored me, you know. I'd been working on trying to figure this out for months, and I'd finally thought, okay, this is going to make me money. I applied for my link. I contacted the vendor to approve my link, and they just ignored me. And it felt like I'd just been banging my head against this brick wall.
Not even an automatic reply like, okay, thanks, or thanks for sending me
just
email.
nothing.
Just like nothing. It's like...
It was really frustrating.
It's like left him wondering, like, where should I go now? It's like, it's just like nothing. It's like blank.
It was so frustrating.
Yeah, so there's... This thing is the obstacles when you start it. Well, at that time, lucky for him, suddenly Jonas Lindgren, I will always remember this, Jonas Lindgren is the first guy who actually give him a review access.
Yeah, he really helped me out in the beginning because nobody wanted to know me. I was just this tiny little guy who was just getting started, and everybody was ignoring me apart from Jonas, who helped me.
I will never forget this.
Yeah, me neither.
So this is what you need to keep in mind, you know, review access, vendor approvals. If you're nobody, this is like the most difficult thing to start in this business model. If it wasn't for Jonas at that time, he couldn't review that product, and probably he couldn't make the review, he couldn't make money.
I wouldn't have made any
money.
money.
The important here...
I'd have probably given up.
Yeah, the important thing, factor that I would like to underline here is a help, a guidance, and someone that will make sure that you can do it. I mean, probably you're good speaking in front of the camera, you're good at making videos, but if you don't have the review access, and Jono even did buy some products.
Yeah, just to get review access.
Just to get review access at that time.
So anyway, you know, this is kind of the whole reason why we both came up with this concept for Ministry of Freedom, because I told you before, we worked together as a power couple. So we thought long and hard about this has been my journey with all the struggles, frustrations, and everything. If we're going to allow other people, because if we fast forward like a year when we're making tens of thousands of dollars a month from this system, we're okay. But there's still a lot of people that want to get into this that are facing these obstacles. And if it wasn't because I was just downright dogmatic and committed and would not take no for an answer, I wouldn't have succeeded. And 95% of other people would have given up. And that's the reason why we came up with Ministry of Freedom. We thought about, okay, how can we help brand new people get into this system with as little friction as possible? So that's why some of the bonuses are, we get you approved to promote. We give you review access for free, and all these other things like the rotators and all of the other bonuses that I talked to you about before. This is a result of us really thinking long and hard about how we can help you guys to get to where you want to be in the shortest amount of time. And that's why we came up with MOF, right?
Yeah, so, well, yes, you're right. But there's something I want to conclude in what I share with them. So when you started this business model, you need that guidance, you need the support, you need somebody to help you solve the puzzle in order for you to start in this business model. And therefore, when we decided to make MOF, we didn't only make it for the sake of like, oh, we have a product. No, but also we provide, like what Jono said, guidance, support. And not only that, Ministry of Freedom have a wonderful community.
Absolutely.
And so these three factors are important. This is my own opinion. I'm not talking as a marketer or affiliate marketer. I'm talking as a person. That this is what he needs at the time when he started. And therefore, if you start in this business model with all those factors, that would save a lot of time, energy, and money. Money. Keep in mind. Remember this: money. $2,000 plus. Ladies and gentlemen, that choked me.
And the journey for me, it took me well over like 8-9 months, and spending way more on different courses and products and stuff just to try and figure it all out. Way more money than what we're asking to sign up for MOF, which is only $1,497. So you can go this alone. You can try. I did it. It took me over a year to do it, and I spent way more than $1,497 in the process. And you're probably saying, okay, well, it's just because you want me to buy your course. Yes, of course we want you to buy this course.
Sorry.
But what I'm saying is here, you can go out and try this alone, right? Like I did. If you want to be stubborn and you want to be tight on yourself, kind of like I was, go ahead. And you can come back in a year's time after you've wasted months, after you've wasted a lot of money, and you can come back and say, you were right. Okay, if you want to do that. And I'm not saying that because we want to sell you a course. You can go and buy some other person's course if you want. I'm just saying that's what you can expect if you try to be stubborn with yourself and try and figure out everything on your own.
Okay, back to this.
About support, sorry.
Because I see you open the Facebook group. They need to see what I said before about that guidance, support, and community.
And this is something that we really pride ourselves on as well, right? We spend a lot of money on our team and our coaches and our support, which is something that I've never seen in any other coaching program, right?
Yeah, because I keep forgetting what I want to say.
Sorry. I'm sorry, I keep
going.
I'm getting too excited.
No, this is important, but I cannot be cut because I always forgot.
Okay, I'll shut up. The
you
Facebook
can't
group.
Shut up. Go back to that thing, the guidance, the support, and the community. It is something that Ministry of Freedom have to help you in this journey. And I know Jono opened the Facebook group to show you. Can you show them, please?
Yeah, let me share the screen.
You know, that guidance, that support, that community, Jono didn't have it when he started.
No.
We're not saying that you cannot be like him. You can, and it's your right. You know, you can try. But you shouldn't miss this because we also give you this opportunity to have all of those by joining Ministry of Freedom. So if you see, is it on the screen now?
Yeah, this is an example of somebody asking a question 12 hours ago, and then Dave Finn, who's my head of support, he got an answer back in the same hour, you know? And then Amy, who's my second in support, she got an answer back within that same hour as well, giving them the answer that they need.
Yeah, so
right?
that's
so they don't have to
support.
wait
So what we're trying to show you over here in our Facebook group is the amount of support that you will get in your journey. And it's not only the support team from Ministry of Freedom, it's the whole community
like
as
this
a
one here.
unity. Paz, I sound like I sound like I'm going to ask people to vote. But anyway, yeah, the wonderful community, even if our support team haven't seen or replied or get back to you yet with your questions, we have a wonderful community which
like here.
sorry, who is our members?
Yeah.
They're the members of Ministry of Freedom.
Yep.
If they know what you ask, they know the answer,
Yep.
they will reply to you immediately.
Like this example here. Look, this guy's saying, anyone available at the moment to give a quick advice about Warrior Plus, blah, blah, blah. And there's, look, 14 comments, people replying. These are all members. This
Yeah.
is not our staff, you know?
This is what I'm saying about
Yeah.
wonderful community. And this is what you get in Ministry of Freedom.
Yeah.
This is something that Jono didn't have, and
No.
that's why Ministry of Freedom is created. It's based on his experience without guidance, support, and community.
Yep.
So he created this, something that missing when he started in the journey.
I really could have done with this, you know, when I started.
Yeah. So, you know, I would pay $2,000 for that. I mean, you know, like if I compare it to the course that Jono bought, you know, this is like
Yeah. So much better.
way better.
Yeah.
And I know that because what we need, we
Yeah.
apply it in Ministry of Freedom.
And going back to this beautiful community, I mean, like this guy here, John McLean, he's one of our active members, and he was out.
Ooh, yeah.
He was out for like 2 months because he got down with
COVID.
COVID-19 since Christmas Eve, right? And then you have 38 comments of people supporting him, saying, welcome back, glad you turned it around. Look at all of this support that he's getting.
Yeah.
And this isn't even like business related.
Yeah.
This is personal, you know, but we're all friends inside, and it makes it
Yeah.
a great place to be, because you think about it, you don't succeed in a vacuum. You succeed when you join together with like-minded people who have the same goals and the same
Yeah.
ideas, and you all help each other, and it's such a different
Yeah.
atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'm so proud of the community and the support team that Ministry of Freedom have. And not only that, well, our support team is really fast, you know, although they're not robots, and, you know, all of you that will join Ministry of Freedom should keep this in mind, that our support is awesome, but they're not robots. So sometimes if they don't get back to you as fast, well, they're humans.
Yeah.
But anyway, another additional info that you need to hear is in Ministry of Freedom, you don't only get guidance like a good videos and then good units or directions on what you should do in this business model. Not only a great support and a wonderful community, but you also have access to a Q&A calls, which again, I'm so proud in MOF, Ministry of Freedom, have professional coaches.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about somebody we hire, you know, like just to speak to you, but they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, these guys are in the trenches doing exactly what I'm teaching inside of Ministry of Freedom. So the free method, the money on demand, the scaling. You know, you have Q&As with me on Mondays.
Yeah, even Jono himself
Every week.
have a Q&A.
And it lasts a couple of hours, and I answer every single person's question.
Yeah.
And you have a Q&A with Mo Sule, who's our paid ads coach. He'll teach you everything to know about AdWords.
Yeah, well,
And then
professionals. You
yeah,
don't have
you
to
got
mention
Jonas
everybody.
and Mark as
Professionals.
yeah,
If you
these-
join Ministry of Freedom,
Yeah.
then you will find out that they are professionals.
Yeah, you'll see.
You don't have to say it.
Yeah, okay.
Aw.
I
You-
just want to show you inside the members area here, because this is another place. If you can go to the Facebook group to get your answers, but you can also go into the members area where all the video training takes place. Like, let me just show you the quality of some of these videos, because I'm sure you want to see. So like, this is the welcome video right here. And if you need help at any time, you can just click down here.
Wow. Help with putting the fire off.
Ministry of Freedom. So this is kind of the quality of the videos. As you can see, it's kind of A+ quality. And if you need help at any time, apart from going to the Facebook group, you can also get one-on-one chat support live through this pink button in the bottom right-hand side. And you can get in touch with Dave, Amy, David. You can get in touch with Mo and all of our coaches directly inside of here. So you can get answers under 3 hours directly from our professional coaches whenever you need it, 24/7.
Yeah.
And this is another thing that we really pride ourselves on. Yeah.
Bess, you know what?
Yeah.
I was gonna, before, you know, I say it like on commercial ads, like you want to find out the professionals, join Ministry of Freedom. But you already said it. I wanna say that, you know.
Sorry about that. I just want to
No,
show
it's
you one
okay.
more thing inside the Facebook group.
Joke.
When you sign up to Ministry of Freedom, we throw like a mini parade for you guys. Look, this member just signed up. My name is
Mini parade. Oh, you mean the welcoming?
Yeah, the welcome. So my name is Asma. I'm from Ireland, and look at all these people welcoming her into the group. Look at all of this stuff.
Yeah.
We really do care about you as a person.
Yeah, the conclusion is that wonderful community is real.
Yeah.
They're not paid members.
No, they're real people.
They're genuinely welcoming you to the group. They're genuinely helping you because you're all in the same boat. We're all in the same boat together. So, like I said, it's wonderful.
And that's before we even get into any of the bonuses, right? Like the rotators. I don't know anybody else that's doing this kind of thing, sending their member sales every week,
As you
right?
go straight to the bonus, I was going to say about the, you know, not only learning how to to make video review, not only learn that, but you also will learn how to launch a product.
Oh, yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
So it's like there are stages in this business model, and Ministry of Freedom have all of it.
Yeah.
You know, all of it. And not only the stages, but also the guidance.
Yeah.
And also the support, and also the community.
Yeah.
So it's
the
a
best place to
complete
be.
package.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna say, like, in that Facebook group, you not only can drop questions, but you can also what we said before about review access, about vendors approval. You know, our support team will help you on that. So that's why you can move forward faster than Jono at that time, and you can start to launch a product. And when you're launching a product, you also get help from Ministry of Freedom.
Yeah.
So it's really good. It's honestly, it's really good. I would pay $2,000 for that.
Yeah.
Plus.
100%.
Well, anyway, plus the bonus that Jono was going to talk about.
Yeah, I was just going to talk to you about the rotators, because I know I mentioned this earlier on when I was talking to you about the bonuses, but this is something that nobody else is doing. I'm putting my business on hold, and I'm sending my traffic and my sales to you as members, because I want you to start getting money as soon as possible so you can pay back your investment. And also you can get a taste of this, because it's very euphoric, especially when you get your very first sale online.
Taste of what?
Taste of money, taste of earning money online, because once you get that first,
the taste?
once you get that first taste of it, it's like, okay, this is awesome. I want to do this again and again and again. So I want to expedite that whole process to get you to making money as soon as possible.
It gives you that feeling of success. This is working, because Jono needs to wait a long time to have that.
To wait months
we need
and
to wait
months.
like to be like $13 a day. It's like that. So,
remember when I showed you my first $50 that I generated? I was jumping around the room because I got that, and it's only $50
even
bucks,
before
right?
that, the $13 makes us jump.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was such a good feeling.
Yeah,
and I want you to experience that, because by getting that feeling, it motivates you to carry on and do more. And I can get you that feeling from these rotators. So here's what I do. I put people into these groups. Where are they? The rotator groups down here. So we've got 4 different groups full of members, and then we have upcoming rotators for the week that we tell you about, and then all of these rotators here that you can use, right, as a member. And also, people are putting in their screenshots of their earnings inside of here, which makes this very, very real. You know, you can see any income screenshots, right? 528 comments, all full of people's screenshots. Like Amy here, $307, $179. You know, all of this green money that's been shown on members' accounts. You know, and they're getting these results within days. And it took me, like, as Chicha explained before, literally months to get to this kind of point. So I'm so pumped and excited. And I just hope that you do become a member. And I'm not saying that just because I want to take your money and run. As you've seen, I don't do that. I want you to become a member because I want you to experience this financial freedom. And I know how to get you there, right?
Yeah. So, Ministry, Ministry of Freedom provide all the factors that you need to start in this business model. It will save your energy, save your time, save your money.
Yeah.
In the long run, in the long term. So if you think like, oh, it's a lot, it is. But what you get is also everything you need. Even if you're so new, you know, the simplest question like, how can I make an email? You know, with this wonderful community, you know, they will help.
Yeah.
Like this, I think, I can't remember, but I saw a post by a member that actually make a tutorial on a basic thing on how to make Gmail account.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, you know, because they care. So even if you're new, you don't have to be embarrassed. Like, I don't know how to make an email account. Even that
the smallest things.
Even that mulai baru banget gitu. Maksudnya
The newbie, even the newbie things.
Even like
doesn't
that,
matter.
you don't have to be shy because, you know, this wonderful community. Think about that, and I'm so proud of it. And then you know, so this is the best place really to start.
And we, more than anything else, our vision for you as a member is to get you to ultimate financial independence, right? And that's the whole reason why we called this the Ministry of Freedom.
Yeah.
Because we want you to be free. I've worked a ton of, excuse my French, shitty jobs in my life. I've cleaned toilets. I've worked cleaning up supermarkets. I've worked on a builder as a laborer. I've done all kinds of low-paid jobs, and it's super hard.
Me
and
too.
Like I said before, the people who work the hardest get paid the least amount, while your boss is sat in the back office making 5 times more money than you, doing 5 times less work. I don't think that's fair, right? And I created this system, battle tested by myself. You've seen how much money I'm making. You've seen how much money my members are making. I want you to have that experience as well. And I want you to be financially independent. And then you can fly over to Bali, come and visit us and buy us a beer and say thanks later on.
Yeah,
right?
join the winning side.
You know, I never thought, I was never good at marketing, right? Ever since I was a kid, I never liked public speaking or trying to persuade people to do things, right?
Me too.
Well, you've always been good at persuading because you're pretty good at
Not marketing, but look at me. I'm in your webinar trying to persuade people to join Ministry of Freedom. But, you know, you must be thinking. You must be thinking, look, we want you to buy this product. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I would love you to buy the product because... First of all, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. First of all, we make money. That's for real.
Yeah,
That's
we
for
do.
sure. That's like, yeah, of course.
But it's probably not as much as you think because we got overheads, we got staff to pay, coaches.
Wait, yeah, that's what I want to say.
Okay,
you
sorry.
always cut me. You said it's my turn now.
I'm sorry.
You like cut me and
I'm sorry. I read your mind.
always, yeah, you read my mind and took my spotlight. Oh, I'm not going to be here anymore. Anyway, yeah. Yes, we do want to sell you. We do want to make money. But what are we going to do with that money is to give back to you.
Yeah.
To provide you with good support team, with professional coaches, with this wonderful community. And you know, even if you go to public toilet, you need to pay for janitor, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Of course we want to make money. This is how we do it.
Yeah.
And this is what you're going to do.
Well, you know, you can compare us as professionals to somebody else like a doctor, you know, or a university professor. You know, they charge for teaching you stuff.
Or even a ballet
They charge
dancer.
for a service. Everybody charges for their service. Now, the service that we're providing is giving you your ultimate financial freedom, I think that's worth paying for.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yes.
I don't think you should be cheap on yourself. Honestly,
If you can pay for your children to learn how to do ballet,
Yeah.
then you would want to pay to start a business that will give you freedom.
yeah,
That makes sense?
It's a small price to pay, really. I mean, yes, we understand it's a big amount of money, $1,500.
It is. I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, going back to our struggling days, $1,500 was a massive amount of money
I
back
feel
then.
you.
But what you got to understand is, once you get to the stage where you
Yeah, to
are
this
earning
point.
tens of thousands of dollars a month, and I don't mean to sound rude or demeaning or
Yeah,
anything,
not
but
trying
that
to be cocky.
yeah, I'm not. I'm just trying to put things into perspective, because that $1,500 now becomes pretty insignificant.
Yeah.
You know, for what you learn from investing that into yourself,
Yeah, perspective.
it's it totally puts it into perspective.
Yeah, it's
right?
different, even me, it's different. When I saw he bought that $2,000 courses at that time, when we were in a difficult situation with a lot of needs, it's different. But when I see it now, like, well, we're already free, basically. We got that financial freedom. It's totally different perspective. So
Yeah.
that's what your point is, right? You wanna-
Exactly. I mean, once you do become financially free, it's a great feeling. You can go to the mall or the shopping mall or whatever. You can go to the Nike store. You can just go and buy a pair of shoes right there and then, without really feeling guilty or feeling
Whereas
bad
before,
whatsoever.
he couldn't even buy one pair of shoes. He's a total sneaker freak.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
at that
That's
time,
why I keep talking about Nikes.
yeah, because he wanted to buy that course, so he couldn't buy any shoes for years. I think
Yeah,
a year.
that was hard.
A year or two. That was hard for him. So
We used to go to the supermarket, right? And we used to have a calculator with us, and we used to total up
Yeah.
how much is this rice going to be, how much are these vegetables
So
going to be. 'cause
basically, I'm the financial manager.
Yeah.
So I put money to the priority boxes first, and
Yeah.
afterwards, if we don't have leftovers or spare, then there's no leisure,
Yeah.
including his sneakers. So it was so difficult. So we feel you. We're not saying this because we're already here. We've been there. We
Yeah.
were there. We
Yeah.
were in a difficult situation.
Yeah.
We need to make difficult decision
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah.
We had to do whatever you have to do.
And we would love to give you Ministry of Freedom for free. But unfortunately, that's not possible because we have a lot of overheads.
Yeah, that
right?
would be total nonsense if
Yeah.
you say that. It's like so fake.
Well, yeah, you can't expect a university professor to teach you for free. You can't expect
don't wanna give it
like,
for free.
a doctor to come and do surgery on you for free. It's not going to happen, right? It's the same
not,
with
and
this,
I
right?
will forbid that. Oh my God, you want to give it for free?
Well,
look
yeah,
at,
it's
look at how we
not fair.
struggle.
It's not fair on us. We put so much time and effort into creating
We were
this.
struggling, and not only us, but the kids.
Yeah,
So no, I'm not gonna give it for free.
yeah. Sorry, but anyway.
Yeah.
You might think that we're kind of being pushy or trying to sell you onto this, which obviously we are, but it's easy to sell something that you 1,000% believe in,
Yeah.
right? It's not difficult to try and
Yeah.
persuade somebody to part with money when it's something that you 1,000% stand behind, and that you
Behind.
and that you
Behind.
1,000% believe in. And this is something that we 1,000% believe in and
Yeah.
stand behind, and that's why it's not difficult for us to talk like
yeah,
this,
because
right?
like I said before, I'm so proud of Ministry of Freedom.
Mm.
I'm so proud of what Ministry of Freedom can give you,
Yeah.
what Ministry of Freedom provide for its members.
Yeah.
And again, I do want to sell Ministry of Freedom, but aside from trying to sell you something, Jono here, yes, he's my husband. Of course, I'm going to say something good about him, but this is
I hope so.
This is the truth. He has a good intention by selling this course, and some members, probably all members, even non-members, people who ever reach out to Jono for his help will know that he genuinely always want to help people.
Thanks,
And
Bez.
yeah, they need to know that you are genuinely. I remember the first person you helped, and he joined Ministry of Freedom. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Who?
Is it Silas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's genuinely want to help people. It's not because he wants that guy to buy his product in the future. No, I remember he just helped him just because, he knows the frustration sometimes, and that's why he created Ministry of Freedom to help people, because of course he cannot on his own, helping 1,000 of people, he's not Superman. Even Superman needs to fly places to help people. But anyway, that is the truth. So Ministry of Freedom is genuinely created to help you to be successful in this business model.
And
I love you, Pez.
Thanks, Pez. I appreciate your kind words, really. But, another reason why I've put so much time and effort into building this team and building all the community and everything is because I know that there are a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of fake gurus, and there's a lot of BS products out there that just teach you a bunch of theory that doesn't really work, and it comes without any kind of support. I know this because I bought this kind of stuff in the past, and I know this because I've struggled a lot. And I don't want you to go and buy that stuff. I want you to come and buy Ministry of Freedom. If you're going to buy anything, it's got to be Ministry of Freedom, because I can predictably guarantee your results with everything that I've talked to you about on the call today. So I don't know what else I'm supposed to say to you at this point to try to convince you that this is the right decision for you. But ultimately it is your decision. And I think what I'm going to do now is go back to the slides.
Where we start.
And just wrap this up. So I appreciate you coming on the call.
Thanks, Beth.
And talking to everybody. I love you.
Oh, I love you too. It's becoming a romantic a romantic webinar. Anyway, thanks guys for staying strong till the bitter end. Remember, I stay strong till the from the very bitter beginning. Ciao. Au revoir.
All right, thanks, Fez. Cool. So, where were we? Okay, here's a few more generic questions that I get asked all the time, okay? People say, what if I don't have enough time to do this? All right, if that's you, then what I want you to do is take out a pen and a pencil, excuse me, and list the 5 things that you're spending your time on right now to make money, including any jobs, businesses, side hustles, or even other trainings and courses that you're taking to try and improve your situation. Write those down, okay? You should be a list of 5 things in order of how much time you spend on them to make money. Now, all you need to do is take out that pen, cross out number 5, replace it with Ministry of Freedom, okay? You're now set up to start making dramatically more money without spending any more time than you already have, okay? And remember, you have a VA. If you hire a virtual assistant, they can do everything on your behalf. We're not really having to spend that much time on doing this anyway. We're just delegating stuff to different people and getting them to do the work. So it's not really something that's going to take up any of your time, really. And because we're doing this together, you'll save even more time. So I'm basically giving you leisure time while helping you to create a $10,000 per month plus passive income business. So I don't see this as any kind of excuse, and you can make excuses or you can make money. People like Tim Vadu here chose to make money. Okay, making $129,000. People like Bauke here making over $1,000 a day. They didn't choose to make excuses. They choose to make money. So another question, what if I'm not 100% confident that I can do this? You don't need confidence. You just need desire, because we give you all the resources, tools, and hand-holding that you need to get results. Success is not an accident with this. It's a logical byproduct of the system. You bring in the fire, we'll bring in the gasoline and pour it all over the fire that you bring in, okay? You don't need confidence with this. You're not going to be doing anything that requires confidence. All you're doing is delegating tasks to other people, right? So another question, can I do this if I'm under 18? Yes, as long as you have your own bank account, okay? Because that's how else are you going to get paid? You can't put this in your parents' bank account. You need your own bank account. So yes, if you're under 18 and you have your own bank account, you can do this. Do I need an LLC to do this? What about tax? I'm not here to give you tax advice or legal advice, so I can't really tell you. It depends on which country that you are based in. If you're based in the US, you probably might need an LLC, but I have plenty of friends that are doing this that are just what's called a sole trader, okay, which means that you don't need to have any kind of LLC or a company. In fact, most people don't have their own company. They're just a one-man show doing this on their own, right? Tax, I can't give you any kind of tax advice. I pay my income tax, so you'll need to go and consult with your tax lawyer about this, okay? Another question that I get asked all the time, okay, and you can hear my voice is actually starting to run out now. So I'm going to wrap this up in a second, but I just want to go through these last few questions because they may be burning questions that you have. Can this get saturated? I don't think so. In fact, I'm pretty much confident that it won't because I've showed you these graphs from the market size of tech in the US, okay? And it's estimated to have this exponential growth over the next 4 years, okay? So no, I don't think this is ever going to get saturated. It's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So think about the other possibilities that you have. What other options do you have right now? What other things do you have to swing at apart from this, okay? If you are under 18, you could go to college, okay? College is probably going to cost you at least $50,000. Okay, you're going to get into debt, go into college, and even after that, look at this guy. He's an attorney. He studied to be attorney. He spent 7 years going to college, right? And he's only earning $51,000 to $160,000 a year. Okay, you can do that in a couple of months using the MOF system and not have to get into hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of debt to go through college. You could go out there and you could buy a franchise if you want. You know, it's only going to cost you $1 to $2.2 million with liquid capital of $750. It's going to be a big ball and chain around your foot because it's not going to be passive. I'll tell you that. Okay? Even the low-cost franchises like cruise planners here, it's going to cost you 11 grand just to get your foot in the door with initial investment of up to $23,000, which is, I don't know, if that's what you want to do, go for it. Offline businesses, well, you've seen what's happened to offline business in this past year. You know, it's not a good idea. You're going to have permits and licenses. You're going to pay for electricity bills. You're going to have staff. You're going to have stock and all of this before you even start in an economic climate that is actually not sustainable for offline businesses. You've seen all of these shops in the high street closing down one after the other this past year. It's definitely not a good time to get into offline businesses. So with Ministry of Freedom, your investment is going to be 1497. With your other options, like we just seen, it's anything upwards of $10,000 to 2.2 million. Time to achieve results with Ministry of Freedom, 8 weeks max. Okay. Other options, 1 to 7 years if you go to uni. Is it risk-free, Ministry of Freedom? Yes, 100%. We're even paying you $5,000 if this doesn't work out for you after 6 months. With other options like university, try to get a refund on your university education if you don't get a job. It's not going to happen. Okay, so at this point in the call, I'm just going to wrap things up. So if you're still on the fence, then you can still get into Ministry of Freedom 2.0 and get all of these juicy bonuses and everything that I mentioned on this call when you pick up MOF via the link that appeared to the right of this video or down below. It's going to look something like this. And here's what you're going to get. 8 weeks of guided coaching on every aspect of the system. You're going to get 4 live calls each week with me and my 8 weeks of guided coaching on every aspect of the system. You're going to get 4 live calls each week with me and my expert coaches. You're going to get 1 full year of mentorship and coaching. You're going to get full community access. You're also going to get the following bonuses. You're going to get me sending you sales every week. You're going to get the Done For You Super Funnel. You're going to get a $100 promo campaign credit. You're going to get the Done For You program setup. You're going to get the 2-in-1 program access. You're going to get the Ultimate Launch Booster. And you're also going to get the Joint Venture Profit Accelerator with a total combined value of $45,997. Now, remember earlier on in the call that I said you can get my $200 a day from your mobile phone course and also a free software which is going to get you free traffic. Okay, well, you can download all of that stuff here from this URL. So just type this URL into your browser and you'll be able to get all of those things right there. If you need more time, okay, you can visit this URL and you can book a call to talk to one of my team. Now, I can't guarantee that you will still be able to get this at 1497 because this is supposed to be an exclusive price for people that pick this up on this call right now, but we'll see what we can do. So if you need to speak to somebody about this, go to this URL, type this into your browser and go and fill in the form, and one of my team members will get in touch with you. Okay, and also, again, if you do need more time, but you definitely want to get inside, again, I can't guarantee that I'll be able to give it to you for this price. You may have to come back and pay $19.97, so $1,997. If you want to risk it and you don't want to buy on this call, then you can always make a note of the sales page, which is right here. So you can, again, type this into your browser or just make a note of it and visit this sales page later on, and you'll be able to get inside of Ministry of Freedom 2.0. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play some more user experiences, some videos from a lot of my members from Ministry of Freedom 2.0, so you can see their experiences with Ministry of Freedom 2.0, and I'm also going to start this countdown timer right now. Now, when this countdown timer expires, I'm going to shut this call down. Okay, and that means that you will probably no longer be able to pick this up for $1,497. Okay, you'll probably have to come back and pay $1,997, or maybe even more later on. I don't know yet. But anyway, once this countdown timer stops, then I'm gonna stop the call, and yeah. Okay, so we'll come back. I'll just play this video for you right now.
Hi guys, Michael Prey here. Just wanted to leave this quick video testimonial for Jono Armstrong and his team at the Ministry of Freedom. If I just show you inside of my Warrior Plus account, you'll be able to see here that I've been able to withdraw a total of almost $34,000 in commissions. Now, before I got started with the Ministry of Freedom, I was a complete beginner. I had no experience in affiliate marketing. All of the videos inside the program are step by step and are very easy to follow. If you're thinking about joining, go ahead and do it. You won't regret it.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cam Witt. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time tonight to just make you aware of Ministry of Freedom and what an amazing opportunity. And also just to put a real shout out and support to heartily support Jono Armstrong, the founder and developer, and then the rest of his staff that he has with him. I joined Ministry of Freedom in August last year, and over a 4-week period, I made about just over $3,400 US, and through and sales, which was just amazing, which recouped any of my initial outlay. And here's the Warrior Plus webpage that shows my current balance there of the $3,400 and for that period of time. Just wanted though to really, you don't know me, I'm an airline pilot, I'm retired now, used to fly F-18s in the Canadian Armed Forces, and I've come to this point where I have found a very realistic potential to replace my income. And whether you believe me or not, you don't know me from Adam, but I just wanted to support Jono and what he has done for me personally and what he does on a daily basis for those that have joined Ministry of Freedom. And it's just an amazing experience. So I heartily endorse, I heartily support, and I hope to see you on some of our Zoom meetings and training sessions in the days and weeks ahead. Have a great evening. Thank you for your time.
Hi, this is Bhadra Patel, and I joined the Ministry of Freedom course from Jono 3 days ago and went through the course, and Jono and his team really helped me quite a bit with the questions I had. And today I started the campaign, and as you can see, I'm very happy. I have $471 in my account on just 1 day following the course. So if anyone is sitting on the fence regarding this course, let me tell you that similar people in the group actually earned more than I did. So I recommend this course very highly, and register for this course and take action. Thank you.
Hi everyone, it's Simon Jive Nation here. Welcome to my review of the Ministry of Freedom training and support. So, does it work? The answer is, in my experience, absolutely, and amazingly so. And if you can see this is just one of my many commission pages. There's my page, so you can see down here for January so far. I've already made $1,000 US, myself, that's my earnings from the Ministry of Freedom training. And every single step I'm doing, I'm following what I've learned on the training from what Jono does inside Ministry of Freedom. So I highly recommend this process. So embrace this as a fully fledged, complete and thorough training course. I've never seen anything like it. I've never come across anyone who would give so much value.
Hey guys, my name is Mo and I wanted to record this quick testimonial video for Jono Armstrong and the Ministry of Freedom. You see, I recently joined the Ministry of Freedom program about 4 days ago. I joined, I went through the program, I implemented everything, and I want to share with you some of my results now. Okay, so I'm going to go inside my dashboard in the Warrior Plus network, and you can see that I made $981 with some change. Wow, I never made so much money. I never made any kind of money like this online before.
Hello, this is Jorge from jorgevila.com and also from Spain, and this is a really fast testimonial for my being on Ministry of Freedom. And I want to show you my results right now, because I'm going to the Warrior Plus page, I'm going to my wallet, and this is what I've made so far. So I'm quite happy with this. I'm still learning, but it's not only the courses from Jono, it's also the amazing people right there, and of course all the support that they give to you all the time. So hope you can join us. See ya.
Hello everybody, Guy Potok here, and this video is a big shout out to my coach and mentor Jono Armstrong. I would like to say massive thank you for you and all the Ministry of Freedom support team, which helped me generate more than $100,000 in the past 9 months since I joined. As you can see, only today I generated $907, almost $1,000 a day. And if I go to my Warrior Plus wallet, you can see total withdrawn more than $106,000. This basically allowed me to change my entire life, and all of that using the same strategies that Jono is teaching inside MOF. So thank you very much. Bye bye.
Hey, it's Lamar Scholl here. I just want to take a sec to let you know about Jono Armstrong's Ministry of Freedom training. All of it is step by step, over the shoulder. He goes through every little detail that you need to know. He doesn't hold anything back. Look, Jono definitely wants you to succeed for sure. He puts you on his own rotators. There's a Facebook group where you can learn even more. They get together and make sure you do succeed. And if you're on the fence about something like this, look, you owe it to yourself to give it a try today. Don't waste another day. Do it now.
G'day, John Newman here. I just want to do a quick testimonial and shout out to Jono Armstrong's Ministry of Freedom program. So as you can see here in my Warrior Plus account, I've total withdrawals over $13,000 in Warrior Plus. Not only that, I've also launched my own products. I've launched 3 products now, and I wouldn't have done that if I hadn't have been a member of Ministry of Freedom. And my last launch actually made over 280 sales. And not only that, Jono himself actually, as you can see, has sent over 120 sales himself. So I don't know of any other people that, you know, mentors and coaches that would do that. And as you can see, joining MOF, I've now become a top 25% vendor on Warrior Plus and a top 10% affiliate on Warrior Plus. And I wouldn't have done that without Jono and the other coaches in the MOF program. So do yourself a favor and join MOF today, and I'll see you in the Facebook group.
Hey everybody, it's Carl Sorensen from financialfreedomacademics.com. This is just a big shout out to my friend Jono Armstrong. Ministry of Freedom is like something you have never seen before. Like, I made 6,200 in vendor sales, more than 1,000 in affiliate sales. The value here is out of space. He will focus you to launch your own product. He will pay for a world-class copywriter for you. He will give you 80% commission when you promote Ministry of Freedom. He will teach you paid traffic and he paid his mentor $70,000 to learn what he learned, and he will teach you inside Ministry of Freedom. The community is insane. Everybody will support each other. I highly recommend it. I've never seen something like this before, and I'm the big spender. I bought a lot of high-ticket courses before, but this is out of space. Like, you will absolutely love it. You see how excited I am in this video, so highly recommend it. Wish you all the best, Carl.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Aki here, and I want to say a big thank you to Jono Armstrong and the entire team of Ministry of Freedom. Before joining Ministry of Freedom, I actually struggled for over 1 year without making a dime online. But after joining the Ministry of Freedom, I've actually found out how to start generating consistent income online with affiliate marketing.
Hey guys, Joe Mac, JMax Media. I am getting on here real fast to brag on Jono and Ministry of Freedom. I invested a lot of money. It was a risk for me to do that. Since that time, I've quit one of my 2 jobs, and I'm still going forward. This is going to show you what I've done. Now, I've spent some of these on training and things like that, but this is what I've withdrawn from my Warrior Plus account, $1,709.12. That's amazing. I got to tell you, for me, that's amazing because prior to May, I had made about $20 or less online marketing. So kudos, do it, go for it, figure out how to get the money, borrow it, beg it, steal it, whatever you got to do. I shouldn't tell you to steal, but hey, make it happen. And thanks, Jono. Thanks for the opportunity.
Hi there, Johnny Rose here, and I'm part of Jono Armstrong's Ministry of Freedom course community. I've been a part of Ministry of Freedom since April of 2020, and I'm going to be talking to you just very, very quickly about how I was able to make over $3,000 in 48 hours with my own software launch. And the software launch was following through all the steps within Jono's Ministry of Freedom course. Now, today's date is Friday 29th of January, and I launched my first software called FOMO on Wednesday 27th. So we're 2 days in. This product called FOMO app so far has made, hopefully you can see right there, $3,392. That's how much I've made with FOMO so far. So how did FOMO come about? Well, I'm not a technical person. When it comes to a software launch, you need a developer to help you create technology. And you probably need a designer as well, someone to create the sales page and the sales page materials, right? Something which is good looking so that when people come to buy the product, in this case FOMO, that they can read about it, it looks good, that it sells it well. Now, I'm neither a product developer, I'm not technical, and I'm not really much of a designer or a copywriter, so I had to find other people who could do this for me. In this case, with the FOMO technology, what's really good is Jono's created such a great community of people that I actually found the developer, the person who built the FOMO software, not my page designer, but just this technology, was by a guy called Harold. Now, Harold is also a member of the Ministry of Freedom community. So if you're someone who's trying to work out, where do I find a developer? How do I hire or find someone online? One of the best things you can do is join Ministry of Freedom. There are people who can build really great software already present. So there's Harold there with his great face. Harold is part of Jono's Ministry of Freedom community, so join it, if only just to find really good technical talent who will build great software. So Harold had already built this software, and I got in touch with him to launch this. So that was already one thing sorted. I didn't have to go and spend a couple of thousand or a couple of hundred to find a developer. Harold was already there. He was part of the community, so we joined together. So that part was fixed. I had my product, and that's part sorted. Then when it came to building the sales page now, I was able to work with a partner who I got in contact with, a guy called Sasha Illich. Now, Sasha's not part of Ministry of Freedom, but once you're part of Ministry of Freedom and you start to do a few product launches, you get known in the community and people start approaching you. Sasha approached me, and he's been agreeing to do my sales pages and my design pages for several months now since I've been launching products. And now we're doing our first software. Basically, Harold and Sasha and I teamed up together, which has enabled me to now make my software launch, which happened 2 days ago. And in 2 days, I've now made, as you can see in my dashboard, $3,392. This is on day 2. We still have one more day of the launch, so I'll probably by the end of this probably have made about $4,000 or so as a result of a software launch completely enabled by Jono's Ministry of Freedom course, where I was able to find the developer from the Ministry of Freedom community, which you'll be a part of once you join Ministry of Freedom, and I was able to find my designer, who I don't have to charge anything. They've come into this with me as a result of me building up my presence in the community and product launch and using all the skills that I've learnt as a result of following the exact steps in Ministry of Freedom. So I hope that's really cool and exciting and a really great encouragement for those of you who want to build software, don't know where to start. You can find the talent in Ministry of Freedom. Nearly $4,000, which we will hit in day 3. We're on day 2 now. I made over $3,000 in 48 hours. On my way to making more than $4,000 by the end of day 3 of this launch, which will be tomorrow. Hope that's cool. Hope that's exciting. Get into Ministry of Freedom now.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you so much for staying right until the very end if you're still watching this. But I'm going to close this down right now. And yeah, I appreciate you jumping on this workshop. I hope you've got some value from it. And I hope to see you somewhere on the internet. Take care. Bye.